Hey. Every night we dey online, squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Time chain a baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide, like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matchday, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ light, Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online, squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Time chain a baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide, like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Mather, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ light, Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online, Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide, like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matchday, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling live non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML, forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel, hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide, like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling live non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML, forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel, hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. And my love no feel low. Sanjena Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you no fit leave. To the night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this team, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on comedy. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. ML love no feel low. Sanjena Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you no fit leave. To the night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this team, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on comedy. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. ML love no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML up, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. and my love no feel low. Sanjena Baba for the movement, CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matchday, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Faster to code, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. To the night, you know waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on comedy. Whole chat going crazy. ML up, community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML up, I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML, forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel, hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Sanjena Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Faster to code, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. To the night, you know waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on comedy. Whole chat going crazy. ML up, community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML up, I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML, forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel, hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matchday, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zoom. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, now ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. ML up, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zoom. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, now ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night too. and my love no feel low. Sanchena Baba for the movement, CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matchday, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know feel leave. Good energy now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room, ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night too. ML love no feel low. Sanchena Baba for the movement, CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know feel leave. Good energy now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room, ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night too. ML love no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. To the night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ light cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this scene, the ML who be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night, oh. ML up, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. To the night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ light cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this scene, the ML who be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey.
Finally, guys. Hello, guys. Apologies for all the delays. Damn, I know. You guys have been waiting for quite a while. 37 minutes to be precise, but then I hope it will be worth the wait with the games that we are about to witness. But of course, I am not alone. I am with a very prestigious caster by the name of Carl. Tori is Carl. Some of you know him as not Carl. Some of you might have even met him in the rank lobby or maybe even classic. But then, hello, Carl. What's up to me? What's up, man?
Yeah, excited to be here. Excited for the 37-minute wait. Black kept me waiting for 30 minutes. He's going to be paying me $1,000 when the game ends. So we're going to talk about that later, Black. But in the meantime, though, these are the semi-finals. What I have heard, and it's Deadlock. I mean, up against Zen. Deadlock being Crimson, by the way. I don't know when they changed their name because I'm used to Crimson. Now I'm seeing an entirely different name. So yeah, I'm excited to be here, though. How you doing, Mr.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm just glad the wait's over at this point. We had a long wait, more than half an hour wait, actually. But then we're in the game now, so that's behind us. We see the bands, though. The Carry, the Atlas, the Eudora. Very valid because in the Ascension series, the Eudora is one of the highly sought mages in the Ascension series, as well as the God as well. So trust me, those two bands were definitely upcoming. But look at how Melissa first pick, man. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, fair enough, man. This isn't annoying marksman, but she also can be overwhelmed a lot. So I'm not pretty sure that she's one of those meta marksmen you want to pick up in 2026. But again, she can work, but she needs to farm really good and really early. That's only the bad side about Melissa. But in the meantime, though, that's going to be their first pick. In Minotaur, I've been seeing a lot of Minotaur bands. I've been watching a lot of the streams here on Ascension, also a couple of the Mobologist events, and I've seen a lot of Minotaur bands. And then me not seeing a band here too. I see a Valeric band, an Atlas band, understandable as well. A Minister getting picked up. And if I had seen a Mia pick, that would have been the first Mia pick in ages in any comps, literally.
Yeah, for sure. We don't get to see Mia all the time, and even when we do get to see the Mia, there's not a lot of outstanding performance that comes out of that. But then Kryzen going for his Lancelot there, we did see him style with that pick and really impress us on live stream. And Ashura still going with that Barat there. We saw Ashura play good lane in the last comps. I saw him being fielded, but he was good and he got a savage. I think that was the ECS. He got a savage. And now we're seeing him play EXP. I'm guessing that's EXP. Yeah, that's EXP Barat. And Ruin on the other side going for the Clint against a Melissa. We do know the early game definitely goes to the Clint, but along the line, the Melissa will definitely catch up. But Maestro now and Archie going for that Minotaur. Wow, there's a lot of healing and CC there, man.
Ah, that first three big scrum team. We're going back to bands. And once again, I see it, Clint. We talked about marksman, the lane where if you're Melissa, you need to really outfarm the other marksman if you want to be able to scale up. And then you're going up against the Clint, literally one of the godfathers of the marksman lane. I don't. It's not going to be an easy 1v1, but of course, it's all going to come down to who's able to, dominate. And of course, ganks are really important in a game like Mobile Legends. Guinevere ban. I will like I have not seen a Guinevere in comms in about 2 years. So I don't know what exactly inspired the ban, but I'm pretty sure they've done the assignments and maybe there's a reason why Guinevere has to be in that ban.
Mm. We did see a Guinevere pick yesterday. So
Oh,
honestly, the
yeah.
performance was pretty impressive, and it's called for that. But one pick we haven't seen in a long time now is the Nana. Now, Maestro going for that Nana might just change things because we don't get to see the Nana all the time on a ban, not to talk of a pick. So if Maestro locks that, that is definitely a breath of fresh air when it comes to the mid lanes because damn, I think we're all tired of seeing the Jusin, God, and Eudora rotations between the mid laners and even the Sicilian to go because we did see the Sicilian yesterday being played. Of course, the God is banned, so Zonic Power, Nigeria number one God, if I'm remembering it correctly, the best God in the country, arguably, before you guys come for me. Actually getting his comfort pick locked away from him by the third band there on the side of Deadlock. They've done their assignment and it's obvious. Maestro still deciding whether or not he should settle for that Nana, but you already have Jusin, so why would you want to go for a Nana?
I mean, we have seen. I watched a Sicilian Golding yesterday. I'm pretty sure you casted that alongside Fisayo. I think it was Matrix, and we all know how that ended. To me, what can we know? It worked. So the one thing I've learned about Mobile Legends is it's not really about like the sticking to heroes that work with lanes. it's all about the team composition and what they've figured out in trainings and what they think is actually going to work. We've seen, okay, again, I keep talking about this whenever I get a chance. I've seen five times play a game and win that game. I've seen five places play a game, five maximum play a game and win the game. So it's all, again, it all comes down to team composition, how they're able to work around each other, and the chemistry they have. And that ultimately is what wins you games. But again, we are through with the draft phase. We're about to get the actual action started, Black. And what do you think? Who do you think won the draft? Is it Zen or is it Deadlock?
I gotta commend Zen, man. These guys, they've got the mobility, they've got the damage, they've got the late game, they've also got the early game as well. So Zen International looking a whole lot better. But when it comes to utility, though, oh my goodness, you gotta give that one to Deadlock. They have a lot of utility. I mean, if the Minotaur's initiation doesn't work out, the Sora can always make up for it. If the damage and the follow up is little from Rowan, then of course Maestro is there to make up for it. And if there's little CC when it comes to the initiation, Tise can always make up for it. I mean, Deadlock, when it comes to utility, when it comes to CC, they've got the advantage. But when it comes to that damage potential, you gotta give it to Zen International. They've got the Melissa, eyes on you, multiple targets. They've got Sonic Power, overflowing passive, late game damage. They've also got CW there. Man, these guys, Zen International, they have a lot. Oh, they're requesting for a pause. So yeah, we're just gonna grant them that pause early. But then yeah, they're looking good, man. They're looking good so far.
Why think they look good? Why is they lie? You could tell they lie up and down. What is that looking good? James just started and we're getting a post in less than a minute into the game. That makes no sense. That doesn't look good. That don't come and be lying to us in the chat, please. There's nothing good looking about that. That is horrible. But I mean, I would assume there's something wrong with maybe probably network or a device getting lagged or something. So I do understand why they have to call the post and hopefully fix it. But then it's really too early to get a post in. Hopefully they can walk around that and get something to work when the game actually starts. But in the meantime, the draft phase is already done. And if you're watching the stream on YouTube, I hope you've had a lovely day. It's currently about 8:35 p.m. West African time if you're in Nigeria. All of them are in Nigeria now, except me. I'm in China, so I have no idea what the time is in Nigeria. I'm actually in China right now. I wouldn't tell you my time, so you don't, ask me anything. But yeah, Black. As you know, I'm going to ask you, it's the best of three, first to get a team out with the whole thing. And even though, of course, when I said I would join you second map, you're like, maps in Mobile Legends. Share me how map it is. What do you think this is? What is it, I think?
Yeah, it's a map, alright. It's a map, man. Before you come for my neck.
So
Oh,
yeah, back
yeah.
to ask you questions. I want to put you on the spot here. I know like we're casters and we're not really, going to be one-sided here. Like we have to be neutral and all that. But at the same time, you're allowed to give predictions. So I want to ask you, who do you think is taking the first map? It's the best of three, and of course we need to win two maps to win the entire thing. But who do you think is going to get that first map?
Honestly, Deadlock, they seem to be looking really good right now. It's their first semifinals. They have worked hard to get here. There's a lot of studying, there's a lot of effort and research being done to make sure that their team has make it this far. They understand what they are dealing with, and let's hope with whatever effort they've made would be rewarded. But so far, I am actually liking Deadlock these days. I am actually inclining towards them for this one. They've been impressive so far, man. Honestly.
That is pretty bold. He's inclining towards deadlock, and we're going to find out soon. The game already started, and they are at that family simulation phase where they just go around the lanes, they pick up their minions, the boss are farmed, all the creeps are farmed, and then, we're always not giving vision here and there, and ultimately we're trying to see. I mean, look at Minotaur, he's trying to go to the red buff there, trying to see if the man is there, but he's not there, so he's going to give us that information. He's not picking up the red buff. Let's try and do something about it. Harley, by the way, I just realized as an Harley pick, I would like to see right now. My eyes are half closed, but Harley has that opened my eye. I'm so happy I've seen Harley pick here, and I hope Harley does not disappoint me. I love Harley so much. I love to see that guy got a good boy. In the meantime, it's still farming, and that gold lane. I think my listeners kind of are pushing claims away. That's the one thing about that ST there. It's really problematic. And if your claims, you do have the ability to win that lane, but then if she's running you out, then that might be problematic. But at the same time, he could freeze that lane towards his turrets. That's a strategy that I don't see a lot of people using the game anymore. But it's just something that can actually get Melissa severely on the farm if he can put that to work properly.
very true, man. The zoning out is very okay. Speaking of TC, what are they up to? And Maestro as well. Okay, there's a disperse storm there. CW in a bad spot. Popping the purify early. Maestro sprays the poker cards, and now Ruin. Okay, Kryzen wants to go for that one, but the puncture Ruin forcing out that flicker. Nozomi as well, trying to poke out Archie. Disperse storm into the turret. They started the fight, but Deadlocks were the ones to retreat. Wow, looks like they bit off more they can chew in that situation there. But my guy against Ashura in the top lane. That's one thing about the Barats, man. Once he's got that maximum stacks of big guy, he can use his stomping and just get that damage advantage. But still, they've started it also here. Zen International doing the zoning out, but Archie doesn't want to be zoned out. Sanguine Claws just catches one, shifting skies, in the door on that form. Might guy trying to fight the Heaven's Rat, but Kryzen beats him to it, takes out the Totu. Archie falls, the first blood drawn. Tise trying to go back there, but my guy. That shifting skies runs out, and yeah, they're just trying to defend that orange ball, but Zen International doesn't want to let it go. Kryzen wants to get a kill, yes he does. Kryzen might get a double, but Maestro escape defensively, he escapes, and they have to go back. They've gotten what they came for.
Yeah, they got what they came for there and also good value. They are going to kickstart things off on a very good note where they've got the map control so far. They've got the worst skills. They've also got a little bit of a golden count there. Tuttle is spawning. They also got that Tuttle. So if you're a Zen, you actually haven't started the game off on the best foot. But that's the important thing about Mobile Legends. It's really a game that's about wit and about outplaying the opponents. There's a mental game that they can actually play and let them think, oh, if started the change off, well, we've said that a couple of times here. I think we did the last cast me and you casted, and there wasn't the paradox. I think is what Africa.
Yeah.
But the last cast we casted where we saw a team get ahead so well. They had the first 3 kills, and then from nowhere the openers just absolutely outplayed them. So I think that's one thing a lot of these teams can actually make where give them a mental game, a mental play where they think they actually have the strong suits first. And then you start to come back. But I mean, in this case right now, if you're Zen, you start to change up on a very bad note. But you do have the potential, problematic when you get that single out. Pain can also be very problematic. But also has a massive, scale damage there as well, rather the ultimate. The chin, yeah, we don't even talk about that. So, I mean, if you're Zen, you still have what it takes to get the game back on track for your side, but you have to find ways to farm. That's the most important thing. Farm and start to scale up the damage, yeah.
And that's exactly what they're trying to do here. But look at Kryzen. That's one thing about the Lancelot, Once you can actually get your puncture, but then the front rows and the second clause for the initiation. Crimson claim and now the cost of blood onto 2. Kryzen is the passport trying to find the value. And Archie getting hit, free hit. And Kryzen finds his way. And he gets 1 kill. Now Ruin gets him a double. Kryzen, this man. He gets the kill and gives that lane over to CW to push. But TC is back there and trying to stop CW from taking that gold. But Kryzen makes his way over for the second tournament of the game.
I mean, this is a 4-0. I don't think there's a lot of mental games being played here. The only mental game is being played by none other than Zen. They started off so well, and they look like they want to continue as they started. They've got the first 3 titles. They've got the goal cutting out low to about 2,000 goal lead in just 5 minutes. They've got 4 kills to their side already. And somehow, I did expect Clint to win that Max 1 lane, but Melissa's outplayed him so far, and that's not really good. But now there's a 4v1. I don't think they know. Melissa goes and Harley goes, and that's going to get a free kill. And finally, they're going to get anyone that's scorching. But oh my God, Camilla able to get that of course in. Can she get the value? Lancelot goes in, very bad spot to be in, but he's going to get the 1 kill. Harley in the box, man, gets put down. Lance gets put down there. So a 1-for-1 trade, another 2-for-1. Melissa did that earlier, but I mean, in the meantime, though, if you're Zen, again, we talked about this. You don't want to get complacent. You started the game off very well. You have the lead locked in, but you don't want to get too cocky. I think Lancelot did a little bit too much there, and he got punished. But ultimately, good value still found. 5 and 2 on the board, and the game is still close. Pretty much close.
Yeah, Deadlock actually hanging in there, man. They are hanging in there. The gold lead as well, just 1k. And of course, we do see the early first items being bought by the players, and maybe second. They've started the second, actually. Partial build. But on the other side, though, TC might walk into that bloodbath. Crimson Flowers with the concussive blast. Nozomi pulled back now with the Crimson Claim. TC brought back with the Sangrai Claws. And the batting packs almost taking him down. He's lost a lot of HP to that magic damage being dealt to him. But Archie, okay, my guy, Sundering Skies. And now the Curse of Blood weaving on to 2. Now, of course, the Path Feast and the Shifting Skies for the counter engage. Archie falls for Sonny gets the kill. And now the Storm Bind. Now Nozomi. Maestro takes her down. TC, he comes back to the mid lane. And Deadlock would have to play it safe.
Like a 1 for 1. I think that's good value for both sides. Yeah, Total spotted in the third one of our game so far. And also the last potentially. He's going to get spawned in now in less than 7 seconds on the clock. So, when both sides are going to want to contest bodies, but then you can also play out for that 8 minute load. That's what we feel, I would say. But in the meantime, map control so far, arguably Zen have it, but at the same time, they've not been able to get more than one turret taken down, which is kind of a lot better than what Denmark has done. No turrets put down, and Melissa somehow outplaying Klings, and that's not a good call to be. But look at that total spawn in, and I think for the very first time, we're going to see Zen, Deadlock trying to fight back with his tussle and not let Zen get an easy picking. But at the same time, you don't want to get too cocky. The one thing you want to do is find a way to regain that map control. Right now, look at that top lane. Nobody's there. I think Hardy does have the idea. Push the top lane. That could be something important for their side. In the meantime, if you're Zen, that is a free toss, so you can start claiming because their jungler is nowhere close.
Exactly, you can. That's exactly what Kryzen is up to now. He started out to half HP already, and they're about to take it. And I love the fact that Deadlock understands that he might not want to go for it. He was close. Rui makes a move, but it wasn't lucky though. The retro opened him to an Archie, busted down by CW. Zonic with the support, and Ashura up top counter pushes and goes against the waves to clear it through. Zen International, they have to read every move that Deadlock makes because don't forget, this team definitely have a trick up their sleeve because, man, they might be losing turrets, but let's watch how things go. Don't write them off just yet. Don't forget they made it to the semi-final! The backward flicker with the Deadness welcome Ashura, mind blown, and Kryzen with a finish with the third rose. Now with the Mad Guy comes into it. Now Ashura is gonna go. My guy, it's a Sundress guys defensively, the wind stride. They have to push that mid tier 1 and the tier 2. They might go for it. My guy, the shifting skies clears up. But no, the Mystic Gosh said no, actually, it's gonna be my guy falling for Sonic Power, bad spot. But still pushes on Kryzen into the back, still diving third rose. Oh, Kryzen! What is this jungler? Where did you bring this man from? Zen International? But Maestro, Space Escape is gonna get out of there, forsake that purple buff because that is not what your life.
It says then it's definitely no. 10 and 4 on the board is so far. If you're Zen, you're absolutely having total map control. This is just quite literally your game if you can hold it down. And I don't think Zen is going to get any value whatsoever. Rather, Deadlock didn't get any value whatsoever. They've just not gotten off on the right foot, and that's starting to affect them. They've not lost about what 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets, about to make it actually 5 and counting, and there might be a 6th one there, so on that bottom lane. But in the meantime, I mean, again, this is my ball legend. All it takes is one single moment of brilliance, and the entire game could flip out. The entire script here, that whatever rows, definitely not MJ because he can't write. It would absolutely flip out. But in the meantime, 10 and 4 on the board, 32,000 to 36. That's about a 6,000 goal lead my masters in feel me. And if you're deadlocked, I mean, you're literally in a deadlock and you're on the backside of that deadlock right now. So you have to find a way back. But in the meantime, there's a lot being spawned out. And I think the one thing Zen wants to do now is get that load. Is the 10-minute mark. So a little bit tanky, but not as tanky as we want it to be.
Yeah. They're gonna need more than this first load for sure because Deadlock definitely has some level of defense in them. Look at Ruin though, the top lane. He makes a push for that tier 1 in the top lane. Zen International keeping all their turret integrity intact, except this one. The tier 1 Ruin might be able to push it, but it's gotta be careful though. They are making their way, all 5 men making their way towards the top lane to defend that turret, and it's Ashura who goes in first to try to clear that wave, stuns the minions, a concussive blast, and of course, take out the minions before he takes out their tier 1.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit too late. But again, not it's literally about 1 HP there. A single gush of wind will put it down. But it doesn't really matter though, they still have map control. They have to kill that load. So if you're deadlocked out, you have to push up for a low defense. Again, it's not that tanky, you can easily knock it down. But again, you're looking at the side of them. They started this game off so well. They have so much damage there. Cecilia literally being a major problem. You'd expect the Hardy to put that guy down, but so far, he's not giving Hardy any chance to do anything. And Barnes goes in, takes that midnight saw, and then he goes 5-4-5 kill. Launch kills one. So Launch pushes that tier 1. It's definitely going to inhibit the other. It's definitely going to go down. There's no defense whatsoever that can do that. And they start going. Military Jones back in. He's going to get put down there. So Barnes finds it, confirms that kill. Melissa finds one more. 6-5 be the end of our game one. The base is critically low. It's all blues and a full wipers. Harley, the final man, boy standing, but it's not going to matter as then International are going to claim your very first map. Map one done.
I
Cheers.
am I am stunned, Cow. How? Like that
And
was
you are not stunned. Now you jinx them. Stop jinxing
that
people, children. Ah,
that was so tactical, man. The Barats used the Detonus Welcome, flicker backward, and then usually you will see the Detonus Welcome being combined with the flicker to gain more range. But this time around, it's the reverse. It's to gain more closure to your own teammate for easier follow up. Ashra, I gotta commend you for that play because the moment my guy fell, they did not have enough, front line because Archie tried. He went for the minimum fury. There wasn't enough HP for him to tag because they were basically 11 minutes into the game. Archie has only 2 items. That is where we are. And you can see some players of the international having 3, some already having 4, like Kryzen. Nigeria number 1 Lancelot. There's a difference between both of them. Now look at the data here, Carl. We're looking at 100% team fight participation for Kryzen, Nigeria number 1 Lancelot, and he's got what 53,000 damage on a single hero, highest than every single person in the lobby right now. That is crazy, man. That is a ridiculous number.
yeah, that's really good work. He started the game off really good. You know, you saw the first engagement they had on that bottom lane for Lancelot, where he went in, got the first 2 kills there, and we did see him get punished eventually. The one that he did have was, when he overextended, but ultimately though he was really smart, knew how to utilize situations properly. Almost all the kills he had were literally him, pushing the fires, going into a turret, proper dashing, and making the technique work. It was flawlessly perfect. And if I ever want to learn lands, I think I know who to watch if I want to learn lands, bro. I mean, right now, once again, Black Manta say Deadlock might win the map, and guess what? They did not win the map. So if you're a Deadlock fan, this is Black Manta's fault. It's a jinx. It's a cast. It's curse. You have to hold that guy responsible. But in the meantime, that's our very first map, and they are already going and letting it get out. This is the one thing that I love about Mobile Legends. Unlike the game that I cast, yeah, the game that I cast literally freshly, that they will leave one map and take 4 hours to start the second map. But I mean, Mobile Legends, we just go off a game here. We're still breaking the whole thing down, and we're already on to our next picks and bans. Big shout out to you guys in the ML Hub and Black Master. Let's get the game started once again.
I do hope that Deadlock definitely has something to say. Of course, the Lancelot is banned. Horizon is too much of an issue on the Lancelot. We just talked about it, man. 50k damage in a 12 minutes match is mad work. And you have to talk about that because Kryzen, 100% team fight participation. Basically, every single team fight that happened in that game one, he was in it and he played a role in it. Of course, also making sure that they pushed. And why are we even surprised? We shouldn't even be surprised at Deadlock's ban right now because Ashra's Barat was that engagement that started that siege that ended the game. So Barat's Lancelot expected bans on the side of Deadlock. I'm not surprised there.
Yeah, no surprise. And the fact that he's actually Nigeria's number 1 Lancelot, I don't even know why they left it open the first time. But again, it's there. It's happened. They've learned their lessons, and they are making sure they put that guy down. But I always have one popular line whenever I pass Mobile Legends. How many heroes can you really ban? That's the thing. You might ban Lance, but I'm pretty sure the guy can play YSS. He can play another hero like a Link who can always get that backline dive. He's really good at backline diving. We saw that in the last game. He was backline diving every single time, and he was getting good value for that whole thing. So right now you've put Lance down, but again, you just have to point that somehow he's not able to get a good jungler that can still do the exact same job. Eudora ban, no surprises there. She's been a meta mage, the whole new revamp buff thing. It's so annoying to go up against Eudora. I used to be so cocky with Brody back then, where I could one Eudora, and I'm like, yeah, she ain't killing me, guys. But now I know we'll try it. It's so hard. If she catches you off guard, you are done for. So understandable ban. I still think the mage Cecilia was a problem last game, but I think again, like we said, how many heroes can you really ban? Instead of banning the hero, find a way to counter them. I think that's what they're gonna have to do for that reason. Melissa pick up once again, but this time it's not gonna be Zen side. It's gonna be Deadlock picking up that Melissa. If you can use it, we can do it better as well.
True, but you see, the problem is when, of course, I was about to say when you focus so much on counter bans, you leave behind the heroes that are actually potentially could be a problem, right? Like the glue is open, the Marcel is locked thanks to Zen, they banned on their end. The Xbog is open, the Belric was open, Nozomi locked it immediately. The Camilla was open though, so he said, you know what, I'm gonna drop the Camilla, I'm gonna go for the Belric, which is another option. There are also other heroes like go for the carry as well is also open, and the carry was banned in the last game, and that's exactly what you want to do. But my guy now Deadlock realizing that hey, Xbox is open, why not use it? You could even go for that carry on the side of Zen International, but of course Tise locking out the high lows. Let's see what Zen goes for. Kryzen stealing away that going event that was banned the last game.
Yeah, it got banned last time out. It's open this time, but I still use it. But there is the question of Xborg in that lane as well, so it's not going to be an easy battle. It's a great like jungle though, so yeah, that's a totally different route entirely. But still, a carry big job there. A carry up against Alisa. It's more. It could turn out to be a battle of range, and we do know one thing: Melissa does have a higher range than carry. But if they're up close and personal, then there's a higher chance that carry easily solos and we're going to find out pretty soon. Hylos, you're in trouble. There's a carry there. Xbox as well. You're looking in trouble if you don't have your ammo in place. The Valet ban, okay, I understand. I understand Valet ban, but are we really banning Valet of Leon right now?
Honestly, I think Zen Internationals are just trying to, make it pretty easy for their heroes to engage. The Valet could actually make it difficult for the carry to have enough freedom and breathe when it comes to the team fight. The carry, the carry has a high damage potential, true damage as well to boot. But when it comes to slows and stuns, she's very, very vulnerable. So you really want to make sure you can take out whatever can make it difficult for her to have that freedom. Of course, you have the Marcel being taken out, the Valet being taken out, the Eudora as well, the Smeralda being taken out
Oh.
on the other side for Crimson Era. It means that they either want to go for a hero that gives them shield or they are preventing something that is to come from the side of Zen International.
All right, chat. If you're on the YouTube chat right now, I'm begging you for a question, yeah? You have to answer. I don't play Esmeralda. Guy, they have touched my daddy. Over and over and over again. Whenever I face her, she's touching my daddy. So I'm so confused. How do you use Esme, guys? So if you know the Esmeralda combo, please put it down on the whitey chat. I don't want to ask Black is a bot, so I don't trust him. But if you're on the whitey chat, guys, please give me the combo for Esmeralda and explain to me how she works. I will be checking the comments after the stream. But in the meantime, though, once again, we said banned. Everyone's not banned. Again, I don't think it's that much of a problem to say it's FB, but they know why they had to ban it. Understandable. The Hadi ban, once again, wasn't really much of a problem last time, but again, they don't want to give Da Harley a chance to farm because he can be a major problem. The Valentine getting put down. I've seen a lot of bands that I don't expect, but again, this is why I'm a caster and not a pro player because this guys play something that I don't.
Mm, definitely, man. Oh, Washira goes with the Lapu Lapu. Now I don't know how to feel about this hero because the Lapu Lapu into the Melissa is a bit shaky, and I will know this because I play Lapu Lapu. I'm a Lapu Lapu main, so I would understand the limitations of this hero. And in a situation where you are laning against a Xbox, you can technically make it work. But then when you want to go against a Melissa, she's definitely gonna be saving up her go away for you. So when you do get in, you have your Raging Slash to definitely do damage and move through that, and your Land Shaker as well. You also have to time it well though. That's another thing that matters. But Maestro going for the Paquito and Ruin going for the Lilia. Honestly, I feel like the Lilia was a pick that was stolen away from Deadlock as a play safe because the Lilia would have made it difficult for the Xbox to actually move because the Lilia has so much poke and peel that before Xbox might even use the last sincerity, they might have peeled out the Firaga armor completely. But then, hey, Zoni Bar says, I've got the Sicilian, I'm just gonna stick with that.
I see a lot of swapping here and there. I don't know what is like who was actually swapping, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's for the best. But in the meantime, though, Cecilia gets picked up once again. It's going to be, of course, by the team that picked him up last game. It's going to be Zen, Amelia, and a Sicilian on that mid battle. Two mages that really can be annoying. One, so much more in the early game, and one, so much more in the late game. But in the meantime, though, it's a 5v5, and I want to ask the better caster once again, what do you think? Who has the better big face here, man.
Nah, you definitely gotta give it to Deadlock, man. They have it all covered. They've got the poke, the peel, they've got the true damage, they've got the burst, they've got the front lines, they've got it all, man. You have to give these guys their melon. So then don't write off Zen though. Zen, if there's anything they've got, it's the late games and the CC, man. The Pelric, the Sicilian, the you can even add the Guinevere because the airborne knockups, he cries and we've seen what he could do in the first game. Second game, he's not on the Lancelot though, so we're definitely going to be expecting a different level of performance. And let's see how well it works. But when it comes to synergy, yeah, that one's definitely what you got to give that one to the side of Deadlock, man. They've got that one in check.
Yeah, we're about to find out if Blacks. Oh wait! You know what? You've taught me about the picks and bands, and you sort of won it. But then I want to put you on the spot once again. The last time you predicted who was going to win, my God, they lost horribly. So I want to ask you again, Black, who was going to win the game? King of bad picks.
I think I'll refrain from answering you for now. So yeah, so that people will not attack me with jinx accusations. So yeah, I am actually trying my best to understand. I think the game is paused. Something's going on my end because the game hasn't loaded completely.
No,
Yeah.
it's
On your
just
end, has it?
yeah, I'm watching the game right now. See my guy in Lapu fight themselves off here. The battle of
Oh,
drones and
oh,
strength.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that is me, guys. That is me. I technically have to fix that, guys. Unfortunately, that is on me. So yeah, let me just go on a short break while I work on this, guys. Let me just 1 sec. Let me go to overlays, then we will be right back.
ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so black matter on the mic. Share you the feel hey. Every night we day online, squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love no feel low. Tension Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML all over. A family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ lights Cypher too tough. Black Matter shelling live non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Matter on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number around us. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Matter on the mic. Share you the feel hey. Every night we day online, squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love no feel low. Tension Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room, ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML all over. A family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML all over. We dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ lights far too tough. Black matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black matter on comedy. Whole chat going crazy. ML all over. Community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML all over. I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML, forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. China Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide, like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black matter, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy, now waiting we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zone. ML all over. A family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML all over. We dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ lights far too tough. Black matter shelling leave non-stop.
Okay, we are back, guys. Apologies for the little delays there, but welcome back, and of course, Carl, back into the action. Look at that mid lane chaos, man.
Well, I feel like as Black, it takes a couple of the game, everything have changed. Black know what I do, bro. Script, bro. This is a script that Black have do. But in the meantime, there are 5 and 3 on the board. And I mean, Deadlock have started the game pretty much well. They got the first kill behind the screens, and they look like they are controlling the gameplay so far. And what they need to do now is make sure they continue as they started, and that's exactly what they need to do. But I think Melissa now, she's a little bit too scared to go up against the carry the 1v1. Understandably so, by the way. And Paquito has been a physical nightmare so far in that lane. Latus gets to push. They had to 1v3 in so many times before they finally got that kill. And in the meantime, though, 5 and 3 got leads. I mean, pretty much on equal levels. Yeah, Black.
They are holding their own. Okay, but of course, I mean, you should have seen that coming. But the glorious pathway seemed to be flickering away. He's able to dodge, knockout strike, and now Nozomi trying to get into the turret safely, but they bring him back with a fast take. Nozomi falls to Maestro. CW very low. He has to go back. You have to go back, man. Now the knock airborne. Cries and the damage being down, and the Crow taking it. Ruin is gonna go back. Zonic 1v1. They have to go back, but then okay, they go for the damage. My guy push back. That's a good job defensively. 39 seconds on that next load, and Zen International, they want to push for that kill. Kryzen getting a bit feisty there. They push the tier 1, and Kryzen, they gets the tier 1, and that tier 1 of Deadlock will not fall. Wow. I almost thought it would.
Yeah, that was so close. They said that, not today, man. I said, I'm going to stand. And that highlights with the glorious pathway. I've got no idea why, but it actually worked. The major critically loads. They push top three. Nobody falls yet, but it might be deadlocked in the bar side. X1 goes in. Damage popped out. The armor's gonna explode. Oh, Guinevere steals a kill in the back line, but it's a 1-for-1. Actually, it looks like a 1-for-2. Once again, if you're deadlocked, you started the game well, and they've got any control in the game so far. Guinevere goes in, not gonna do enough there, and now they push, they change backwards and damage. Oh my freaking god! But Guinevere, she might outplay him so close, but yet so far. Doesn't confirm the kill, but that was so nearly close, Black.
Yeah, that's a good understanding of super magic, guys. The Guinevere stacks. The moment she has triple stacks on you, her next skill will knock you airborne. They're requesting for a pause. We gotta give that to them. But yeah, guys, that is the good understanding of the Guinevere passive super magic. She has 3 stacks, and the moment you're able to hit 2, the next one you hit is gonna lift them airborne, and that is what Cryze just executed right there. He understood Guinevere's kit, and he baited Paquito to follow him so that he can get that hit, and that was so close. Impressive. I gotta commend this guy because, man, we saw him on the last impressive gameplay. Now I see him on a Guinevere. He's still managing to impress me. And of course, that Lord almost taken by Deadlock, but so far, Deadlock, they seem to have the better kill feed, and so far, better control of the game, Carl.
Yeah, I'm just excited. That was fun. That Guinevere damage that was so nearly, absolutely like it was stolen. I didn't see it coming. That was so good. Almost putting off a piece of it. So if you're back now, you're gonna get a little bit scared to make any moves like that whatsoever. But I mean, the game so far, man. At the same time, Deadlock has started well. They had the goal lead locked in. Not by too much, yes, but they also have the kill count in their favor, and they do seem to have a little bit more map control. But I think that's starting to fade off. Now you see them, focus too much on that mid lane. There's 3 lanes in the game, guys. They not 3 lanes in this game. There's no only one. So I don't know why there's so many fights happening on the mid lane. There's nobody pushing either lane from either side. So I think now they're doing like a game of bros and strengths. And I think that's going to come back to bite Deadlock because you have map control right now. You might as well start pushing lanes, or rather keep pushing lanes. Don't take the fight. Don't fall for that fight trap that Zen International are trying to bring, because most likely they're going to win majority of the gunfights. So either this is the content now, or majority of the team fights. But of course, Black, the portion of us ends, and we're about to get back to the action. I really, really wish Grenadier got that kill. Well, like Park would have been traumatized.
Honestly, man, you thought you were gonna get the kill, and the kill ended up being you. That would have been hilarious as well, man. And definitely gonna make for memes for Kirito. But we'll get the on pause, and of course, the Lord being taken already by Deadlock. Maestro gets the retry in, and that is first siege going over. Actually, I don't know if it is first siege because we reconnected at a point middle into the game. So I don't know if this is the first siege. Is this a first siege, Carl?
So, I've asked the wrong person, my friend. As I was doing the commentating of the behind the scenes, I was not even watching the game. I was just having fun with it. But in the meantime, though, yeah, they have to keep that objective there. And we're hoping if you're that you've already won 1 map, it's the best of 3. You have to get 2 maps, win the entire thing, and qualifies for the grand finals. This, mind you, these are the semi-finals, and we have, another amazing game to go to the grand finals very soon. Not today, though. But in the meantime, we're looking forward to see what's going to happen now. The girls pathway into the turret. That's really bold, but he might be punished. As now they go in for a full dive. Island's critically low. He might be the first to die. The answer's going to be no. He's going to escape that one somehow. But in all that chaos, nobody falls. And in the meantime, Lapu's defending Lord by himself.
Nobody fell, and the turret also did not fall. Zen International and their defense, Jesus. I don't even know what these guys are at this point, but my guy is camped there, probably waiting for CW to make a move so he can bust that down. But Sonic in the passport was able to survive, but my guy, Eye of Cyclone, gets him out of there, dodges the Asian Seed, but Ashura, they've got to get the way. My guy might want to walk it out when that's a 1v3 crisis, special migration, and immediately detaches from his clone. My guy goes for Ashura, but that's, of course, the Jungle Warrior defensively and Maestro of that top lane. There are 5 members in that top lane, but Cryzen goes for the knock-up, and now the Sangwan Cross connected to my guy. CW! Phantom steps into the bad spot, and now Maestro loses Farak at the knock-up from Cryzen with the Violet Requiem. Prison Fighter Ashura with the 3-man Landshaker. My guy falls, Ruin falls, Maestro in the bad spot, Tise falls, Zen International. Maestro gets a kill, loses Faraka, final HP. Cryzen got the shutdown, Cryzen gets the triple. Zen International with a clap back. That is the way to go. Deadlock is wiped out. The mid lane is where they push. 4-man push.
Fire! 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 Play this out, guys. What the hell just happened? Full wipeout, that's it. And they are pushing mercilessly on those guys. Two turrets are going to fall down in one foul sweep. Big that three. They might take two, but no, they're going to have to back it down. They're not going to go for an engagement. I think they have to go back, and they do have to go back. But in the meantime, though, it's the side of them. You finally got that momentum. You show back the need. Things are back on par on the kill count. Gwyneth that goes in. She's going to find nobody for that one. They're all going to have to back down eventually. But in the meantime, I mean, Deadlock started the game so freaking well. And when they start to slow down, that cannot be good. That cannot be good. The Marcus, what we talked about, they had it, and then they played into the traps of Zen. They, for some reason, just decided, you know what? We're going to start pushing objectives, and we're all going to take the fight in the mid lane because that's what Zen wants. The thing about this game, it's a very mental game. I don't know who paused that game. I'm black, do I move? I'm speaking. I'm black. And now, wait, oh my God, that was so funny, guys. But it's a mental game where once you have the map control, you have to keep that map control. And we saw then they had no map control at the start of the game. Because they said, you know what, we're going to play the game at our own terms. And all they did was focus on that mid lane, which also had to force Deadlock to do the exact same thing. And if you are Deadlock, you have no reason to do that same thing, bro. None.
Yeah, but speaking of none, they get that law deadlock at least. They got the objective, and now they see it in their favor. Well, Ashura, I thought that was a cut, but Zen International need to watch their lanes. The bot lane inhibitor is being pushed. They recall back, as well as deadlock on their side. Maestro goes back to get back his Firaga. He's gonna need that deadlock get the siege again, but don't forget this was exactly how Kryzen got that triple kill, and now he's got that winter crown for the outplays. They've got to be careful around this man, Nozomi as well. That Rat of Drad is now he's not available right now. They're gonna play this very carefully. You made a mistake last time in that last siege. Don't make the same mistake twice. Zen International already setting up for this load, Carl.
Yes, they are. They have to get a good defense once again. But I think there's one thing they know how to do very well is defend. We saw that in the meeting earlier on today. They have to do it again, though. That's the thing. Hilo, she's been very problematic with those various pathways. Looking for a good one to get once again. There's four players around. I don't think he has any idea, but he's scanning and giving vision. He's going to take that bush now, so they know exactly where all the Zen players are going to be at. And once again, Lapo's the only one defending. No, but look at that top lane now. Melissa and Pac are going to be pushing that lane. That's exactly what we talked about. You want to have map control. You want to keep map control, and pushing lanes is what matters. But at the same time, Lapo defending noise once again. And no, there's a full 5-man push now on the top and mid lane. And I don't think this blood is going to do a lot of value for their side in the meantime. Lives are still close, rather kills are still close, 10v10. The goal count is all on par. And this might be a very long game, lad.
Yeah, compared to the first game we saw, that was basically 12 minutes, if not 11. Kryzen, he knows Ruin is there. He goes for it. Uh, just making sure they play things safe for now and prepare for that next siege. But then Archie holding the fort with Tise. It's continuous damage on that Lilia. That's what Tise right now. It's got that Purify also. Kryzen tries his luck into that bush. Not really that lucky there. The CW has to reposition and he has to be very, very careful because, man, if my guy catches him, that's not going to be funny. Meanwhile, they have to do the wave clear, janitor duty. Matters, Ashra, play the front line, Nozomi in the back. I don't seem to understand the strategy here, but they are in that mid lane bush as well. They might start something soon, but both teams are just a bit shy with each other here. Maestro, they just want to clear the waves, Carl.
Yeah, and let's really respect being shown. Nobody wants to overextend. Nobody wants to overcommit as well. You don't have to force a fight if you don't need that fight. Like I keep saying, the important thing is playing out lanes, and now I think they want to go for that one full on. They did a lot of damage there to the man of Hilo. So now they're going to go to the Pack goes in for. I mean, the new buff on Pack makes him so confident. When you make you think say you go one boss, Benedict, I'm not understanding the logic. I feel like he goes in for the dive, he gets a couple, little damage there, but it's definitely clearly not enough, and he has to back it down eventually. So I would ask him, why don't do that for the mage or the macro, even Guinevere? Why are you targeting my friend Valerie? But in the meantime, though, there's going to be a Lord spawning, and this is going to be a very key Lord. Zen so far, they've not been able to get their hands on a single Lord. They've lost two. This is their chance to turn that script around. If you're a Deadlock, however, you can't afford to let that happen.
It's a passport now. Then international CW positioning. CW positioning. Oh my goodness. The man got the positioning right now. Maestro in the passport. Maestro melted down. Last is not enough damage. CW. CW. Somebody hold that man. He's got that positioning of Subaru. That is how you play Maxman, guys. That is how you play it. Jesus. Cow. What was that?
You can see the joy of Black Mustard there. He's so happy. He's so hyped up. I mean, things like that gets a caster on their A game. You see how good master spotter. I mean, I have played with Black and he really carry much man. Well, this boy we want to be in front of the team and be challenging Beric and that one. I don't understand why. But yeah, you can see Carrie doing exactly the opposite of that, making she was such an amazing play there, and that ultimately could be what defines the game for them. Now they've got their first load, they've got their first objective, and this could be objective at the end of the game if you're not careful. So if you're deadlocked now, you had map control, you started well, and now you're making it to the back for the Lord going in towards that base. They can't let that happen. Now they're going to do a 5v5, and who's going to fall down first? There we go. The man is cutting the 11, 3 high lows. He's going to be chased on. He's going to claim that shell. First one gets put down. They might be getting a double there. The Lord is going to get exterminated, but it doesn't really matter. They're still fighting. Melissa claims one kill, and now they're going for the base. Oh my god! Critically low, but getting on barely. The whole gonna have to go back to black.
Honestly, man, Zen International looking to engage, but then the counter engage in the ball! My guy! Damn! That is how you play it, Jesus! 3 members stunned with a knockout strike. Paquito, Terry Bogard, Fade Out Fury, my guy, he knew how to engage them. You see, the thing is that, right? The Paquito's control AoE is so small. That is why I am shouting so much, because the Paquitos has so little AoE for his CC, and if you get it right, of which my guy did there, he was able to stun 3 people, he was able to knock them back, make it easy for his teammate to actually get 2 kills. Zonic Power, CW, they fell there. That was what pushed Zen Internationals out of their base.
Yeah, I mean, so how's Denmark started? They had the map control. It looked like they were going to end the spin on a very dominant note. They had about a 6 kill count gap there, and then look at the kill count now, 13 in favor of not Deadlock, but now Zen. And they've now started to make that comeback. And I mean, they are now on the front street here. They've got more map control. They've still got about 4 players standing up against the 2 of Deadlock. So, I mean, tables have turned have tables. And somebody said this is a brainwash chip. How dare you say that, Misty? In the meantime, the Hexburg trying to get some value there, clearing out lanes again. Now they're back to clearing out lanes. I mean, this is the one thing we talked about the whole entire game. I don't know why Deadlock stopped clearing lanes. They had so much map control, they lost it entirely because they were too aggressive and they were, playing at Zen's game and it didn't work for them. Now we're going to go to and see that will happen once again. Now they are going to force a fight and who's going to get put down here first? The answer is going to be Hilo, so it's going to be Deadlock in the basketball. Grenadier goes in there, no kill found. Exxon takes out Carry. Vital shut down there for their side. It's a 1-for-1, maybe a 3-for-1. The mid gets put down, and this is going to be my girl Melissa trying to escape for her dear life. Can she do it? The answer might be yes. I think she has a dash, and yes, she does. But the maid with the flicker, I think that was a bad one. Why?
Yeah, he was trying to get the Sanguine Claws to connect and the Bat Impact rather to finish off, and he just wasn't lucky. Ruin just been a lot faster than he was, thanks to that falling on the Melissa. But then half HP low to Zen International, they want to take it, but Micah is up top, split pushing and making sure the waves are in check. But Ashura goes there with the previous fighter. Lashika doesn't connect. Now they bust the Firaga. Maestro is in the passport. The immortality is there, and they try to make sure they let him go. But then up top, my guy, up top, Zen International, watch your base. My guy, yeah, he has to go back, man. He has to go back. CW is there.
Yeah, they are recording them. I think they're going to pause that one. But I mean, more importantly, though, if you're Deadlock now, the one thing he has to do is push out turrets, and they're able to do that on the top lane. One turret goes there, maybe so gets put down. It's not down to the last 3 against the last 2 of theirs. So I mean, the last one of theirs, they have okay now 2. They still have 2 turrets for Deadlock there, and there's 3 on the side of Zen. So it's still pretty much, a kind of 50-50 game, and it could be anybody's game here. But if you're on the side of Zen, you started to go slow, you've been able to catch up plays, and now you haven't got the map control. You look like it might as well be your win. Don't forget it's the best of three, so the team has to win the entire thing. They've won the very first map. If they win map three, that's it. Our stream comes to an end. But if you're deadlocked, you can't afford to let that happen. Now there's a free lot within that pushing, and they have to have a flawless defense. They can't let it get to that base, and they do know exactly that. But listen, goes in there, they actually connects to three people, but nobody found. Lapu dies, and I don't think that's a really good call. Isn't it? Oh, that's really very diving. I think that back. Fighting him first, yo, that's a really good call. I am sure it is. It's not really going through, but they can't end the game yet. I don't think so. A lot of damage being done. Lapu gets put down. Highland gets put down there as well. So far, it's a 1 for 2. Made it a 2 for 2, and then did a 2 for 3. And Deadlock are going to win that team fight, but can they defend their base? The answer is yes. 4 players put down. It's all down to Gwen.
Kryzen can't do
Oh,
it. The minions betrays Kryzen, and my guy T said they are the only ones left. Deadlock might just live to see a
yeah.
game 3. They are
And yeah,
fighting hard. They are pushing through the mid lane. Deadlock in
yeah.
everything, after everything, despite everything. Zen International pulled. They somehow found a way. My guy and T said the minions come out and it's 15 seconds until Ashura spawns. Ashura might just spawn soon, but they will not let him. The inhibitors being pushed. It's 9 seconds. It's 8 seconds, and there's only 1 million left. It's 5 seconds. My guy T
And
said,
they
can
can!
they do
Oh,
it?
they
It's
can!
2 seconds. It's 1 second. Ashura cannot spawn on time, and Deadlock will live to see game 3.
Yes, they can. Can they? Can they do it? Popular last words. Can they do it? Yes, they freaking can. My God. Team out of control at the start of the game. They fell off, but it doesn't matter. It never mattered. They came back. They found a way back. They saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and they are through to a mad 3, a literal tiebreaker. And at this point, if you was then, so much map control, so much momentum, so much aura farmed. The Guinevere was flying around the map there, but ultimately it was going to mean absolutely nothing. One wipeout, and the entire script is flipped out once again. And guess what? Deadlock are going to a map 3.
And you gotta admit that was a cliffhanger of a match. That was the suspense, the plays, the intentions, the pickoffs, every single thing that Zen International brought into that game was not enough at the end of the day. My guy Antise being the reason why Deadlock are still in the Ascension series and still want to make a statement and still want to take it home. Deadlock doing MJ proud. Dante probably watching right now and shouting my goats. But then, third game, let's get straight into it, man. And yeah, Ref gotta chill. I gotta turn on the game sound, please. 1 sec. Yeah, let me turn it on fast because this Ref no get joy. Wait, let me.
This is the kind of
Oh
ref
my
I
god!
love.
Oh my
Really.
god!
Yeah, I love you, ref. You're amazing. This has to
Oh
be
my
the best ref in the game. Ref, I'm gonna buy you a Lamborghini for this. I'll buy you a Lamborghini, man.
god!
Yeah, that's what I want to
Oh
see.
my god!
Fast games, we go to match. See, what? Who the hell plays game without game sound in the first place? Like that makes no sense. Why is it off, man? Tell me why it's off.
Bruh, like I turn it off whenever I'm playing personally, so I only hear
Why?
what I'm what I'm doing, and I can lock in really well in the match. But they
Wow.
they banned the Lancelot again. Of course they did, Carl.
Ah, yeah, the last ban, understandable. Like, you don't want to go up against that Lance. I mean, even Gwendolen was the problem. The guy is just generally a good jungler, that's it. But then you don't want to get Lance. You don't want to allow the Lance, especially if you're going to have heroes that are easily backline dived, because that's his specialty there. If he had a resume, the one hobby would be backline diving. It would be boldly written in the resume for sure. But in the meantime, though, we're kickstarting things off once again. My son's going to get banned. Okay, that's the first.
Mm-hmm. That's the first man. Actually, we saw him Marcel being banned the last time. Actually, I think it was the game 2. We saw the Marcel being banned on the other side. Zonic Bao
Well,
though, he's
just
got
he's
his
one. Yeah.
God. His God is God, man. The God is available right now. They haven't banned, of course, they did not ban the God. So let's see if this final ban is a God because I mean Zoni Power hasn't had the chance to play his comfort peak that has been on lockdown since game 1 and game 2. So if Maestro doesn't ban that god now, there's a high chance that Zen International is gonna go for that god, and they're gonna beat that god. Because why? Of course, now the god is open. Zonic Bauer can play his god. CW can also play his Melissa. They have to pick one of two advantages now. You either go for the Melissa or you go for the god, but they choose the Melissa over the god. And personally, I would have preferred the god. But what do you think, Ben?
Yeah, that's why you don't really matter, Musky. That's why you know a pro player. They know why they picked the Melissa guys. Me personally too, I don't know, but like yeah, they know. Let's all agree to disagree. They know why they picked it. And oh, that's going to bite them, black. That is going to bite them. The goal is fixed, but it's going to be against them.
Exactly. That's what I said. You have to pick one of two benefits. And CW, they knew what they were signing up for. Zen Internationals knew. TC as well, he's a mid laner. Of course, he knew that, look, if we don't pick the god for ourselves, it is better for us to actually go for the god on our end than to not go for the god. But Kryzen, of course, wants more mobility for his picks. Went for the link. We know how the link can be. Ashra stealing away that Sora and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do that. But the Paquito is open though, so my guy might just lock that in place of Maestro. But Maestro is the one picking right now. Let's see if they swap that out, or let's see if Maestro goes for his own pick. Yeah, my guy went for the Alice.
Mm. Okay, so Alice, I don't know if she's still meta or she's still worth picking. I have no idea. I've seen her a couple of games in the past, and I don't think she's been that important. But again, there's a lot of things this player that I don't. So we're gonna find out. But again, we're back to bans. The lane once again a backline diving jungler there. So if you're on the side of Deadlock, okay, guys, it's still Crimson era, guys. I see CRI over there. Yeah. But yeah, if you're on Deadlock in the meantime, you have to watch out for Ling. You potentially know that the only reason you took it on that link is for your god and your batsman, and potentially if you have a squishy jungler, it's also going to be for your jungler. But of course, we're going to see our fourth ban, and it's going to be a Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kryzen, ever since that game 1, they haven't given you a chance for your Lancelot, and I think that's wise on their side. Of course, they banned the Paquito. They, although I will be honest here, man, I will be very honest. The only place they can use that Paquito right now is in the jungle. So my guy already went for the Alice EXP, Archie for the Belric room, so they can't technically go for a Paquito jungle. That's a thing, but I don't think my guy will want to, like, maybe do that right now, because on the other side though, Nozomi and Sonic Power now they can go, but then you do have some mages that are open that are still okay to work with. Like for example, that Valer that they were trying to avoid the last time, that is open right now. The Sicilian is banned, so Sonic Power, you can technically go for that Valer right now if you don't ban it, of course, on your team.
I mean, technically, what I'm thinking is they were playing a kind of mind game where, you could swap heroes. So my guy plays the Alice, the jungler picks, the Papito on the street, they swap out eventually, and my guy uses his pack. So I think it was a kind of mind game thing where they do want to pick up the pack right now. But yeah, again, I might be wrong with that one as well. But in the meantime, though, we see a Sicilian ban. I've been asking for that since game 1, and we finally got to see that mage get put down. Very vital. Mage hardly gets put down as well. The only hardly you saw Charles today wasn't really that important in the grand scheme of things, but still, partly ban, understandable. It's not we going back to our picks for both sides. If you're deadlocked, you're off the start of a fresh win, you're on the back part of a fresh win, and you can double that down by getting 2 back-to-back wins and making a reverse sweep, a full-on comeback happen. But if yours then, I would say you arguably controlled both maps, and the only reward you could get is winning the third one to qualify for the grand finals.
Yeah, if to qualify for the grand finals, that is gonna be the target. But Sonic Bauer, I'm not sure about this Luito, but if he does go for it with the Camilla, of course, that is going to work out well, because, man, the control potential on Zen International is really intense right now. If Zonic does make that work, because the duality passive on the Lui ensures that whenever there's a Yin Sigil and a Yang Sigil on two enemies that are opposite each other, they will attract, and if there's a Yang Sigil, they will, they will bounce against each other. Basically, the push and pull idea. Now, Zonic Power going for that Yi on the Camilla Course of Blood. The control on the Course of Blood is basically transferred along connected opponents. So if somebody controls somebody that is connected, the rest of the people will be controlled, and that applies to multiple CCs. for example, stuns, airborne, but then the time is reduced, if I remember correctly, to keep things not to keep things balanced and not make one particular ability so broken. But right, Kryzen though, he's got a lot of mobility there, and of course, the Sora is going to be working directly with the Camilla. And when you really think about it, when it comes to the control, Zen International, they are looking really good. But when it comes to the damage and just raw power, you gotta give that one to Deadlock here, man. The true damage on the Xbox and the God is no joke.
No joke, no joke. You can't deny that. But I wouldn't lie though. I see a Camilla and I'm like, Sora's damage with the Camilla, it perfectly works. Melissa's damage with the Camilla as well. She gets the cost of blood perfectly, right? So what? Same thing for Louis. Same thing for even the Link. So I think that's going to be a very big column. They have to make sure Camilla doesn't, become a mastermind because that could be their downfall. So if you're Deadlock, you can ignore everybody else, but the Camilla you can't ignore. You have to make sure she's underfarmed and she just doesn't have, any crazy cost of blood stat. But in the meantime, guys, I'm finally learning what skills are called, and I'm thinking it's not cost of blood. Say it's cost of blood, black. The
Yeah,
odds.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
I get it right. I get that right. I tell you like, okay, man. How many thoughts in the game here, black? Take us away, please.
Always, man. Man, Nozomi though is gonna have to rotate towards that mid lane. Archie is already there. Right now, everybody's just playing it safe, giving evasion and just farming early. And Scar would name it the farming simulation. And Rowan and CW playing who's gonna pop out first and tag Yorit. They do poke out though. When it comes to that one, the Clint does have more range, but the eyes on you used to check the bush, and Ruin is able to dodge models being thrown out by the Melissa now. But then towards the top lane, Ashura is there. Okay, looks like Archie might want to go for mid lane early gank here against Sonic Power and Nozomi.
Yeah, there's a lot of like scouts and that bleed off Link. You know how important it is to him, so they want to probably not let him get it, but he's gonna get it anyways. He also gets that without a crit, so important farm for their side now. And in the meantime, it's again the farming simulation phase where it's all farm, farm, farm. And Alice, if you like see Alice one cut lane, guys, she's going to cut lane, and Sora is not happy about that. He wants to go and fight for his lane, and now they are fighting each other. But Alice is going to go back. I mean, so far, man, this game is starting out to be, a slow start. Not really over extended here, and I'm loving the action so far.
Same man, it's all peaceful for now. But then when it gets to that point where things will get serious, you'll know. My guy and Ashura, they're just farming and trying to see who can zone each other out. But then they are going to need to wrap things up quickly. Tise, rotate over. The Mystic Projectile connect onto Nozomi. Down bottom, Archie. The eyes on you, connect onto him. The Ancient Seed, now the Bloodbath, stoning Archie. Maestro though, fire missiles, just poking out Nozomi. But the range is not enough. Tise clears the waves. Of course, this passion used to clear the waves on the side of Sonic Bauer. Top lane though, my guy doing a poke there, Doom out and just making sure that he clears the waves while trying to get some damage done to Ashura. That total has spawned, so my guy definitely leads level 4. They start out the total, but Kryzen has to play this one very safe because there's a lot of CC on that Belric, man. Oh, my guy on half HP already.
Yeah, so there's a lot of damage being done. But they are going to have to go to total. They might know that. It's all going to come down to who wants it more and who's able to get that damage down early. Lonely guys, now it's going to be like, oh my god, the CC somehow escapes it. Why I don't think it's going to matter. Sure, guys, it's going to be very fast. Your lane goes, they clear the kill there slow, and it's all chaotic. But Xbox takes out that total. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Okay, that was a lot of damage being done for 1-for-1. I thought I got a 4-for-4, man. Damn. What
I
was
know,
that damage
right?
for 1-1?
Yeah, yeah. Funny enough, that match they actually still lost that total. Kryzen could not get the retro on time, and Maestro, well, let's just say Deadlock for now has the first total. And over to the gold lane, they will rotate over because man, those guys have been keeping their distance when it comes to social distancing. Rowan and CW, that's what they are doing right now. But Kryzen though trying to take that lethal, still gets the retro there. I do hope that retro is gonna be on point for the total as well, not just with lethal, but then it is Kryzen we are talking about here, man.
Yeah, do you like? I see a lot of comments on the chat, by the way. They talking about the fact that who plays Clint in 2026. I don't think I can answer that, but we're going to find out soon. And I'm also seeing a lot of comments being leaned forward by the side of Crimson Arrow, aka Deadlock. They believe they're going to get the win here. We're going to find out. So far, it's 1 apiece. They're both tied up, and it's all down to who's eventually going to be able to get that scale up on their side first. God goes in, CC comes through, and it's a 4 for 3 gang there. They're about to start. But I don't think we can miss that one. They are going to have to back it down. Come mid lane. Okay, something is happening, guys.
I don't want to believe that this is actually a zoning out attempt, but then Tise, that's one thing about the god, the Mystic Injunction has a lot of clear potential. Very AoE there. Ooh, Ruin caught in a bad spot, and now he's gonna go and now falling, and of course the go away. Now the diversion play. Cryzen picks up Ruin in the back line. Now the Mystic goes. Cryzen in terms of plays. Tise in the bad spot. The Fanson picked up all 3 plays, but nothing forced. The touch come through. The third, the fourth, and Cryzen still gets out of there. Tise escapes as well, but then Ashura on the top lane did not come for that team fight. He's busy with my guy there, and still, man, that was impressive. I almost thought Cryzen would die.
Chief and Neil trade there. And if you're the part of Zen International, this is, I don't know, rather deadlock, rather you're not starting things off well. And the last time you did start things off well, we all know how that ended. You don't want to let that be a thing. Usher plays by. There's going to be a total fight starting off very soon. Alice somehow being able to control that lane. She started off a little bit too slow there, but now they're going to do the violence specifically low. They're going to go for a fight, and of course, Camilla's going to get put down there. Fight kill. God goes in. He might get one more. Everyone steals then. Louis gets put down, and they're back to the ball. Like they never started the game on the back foot. But Alice is tossed, going in front of the fight there. Link able to skip that one, but a little bit too barely. And we are 3 and 4 with the side of Deadlock on the lead. Who would have thought?
Uh, we are already seeing the advantages of the true damage and the AoE advantage that Deadlock has right now. The Alice Throne of Ruin coming through in the right moment, and the quick follow-up from Tise there, and Maestro as well. Cryzen goes for the dive, of course, the stuns. Now Tise in a bad spot because of blood used up. Tise is not going to survive that one. Nozomi makes sure of it. Meanwhile, the tier 1 up top taking out my guy is there, and now they are 1 thread down.
Oh, they are, and I mean, the one lane you did expect to get, get put down, that is going to be the ESP lane, but Sarah is going to somehow lose it. And Alice, this is just this one, the time aura, bro. It's just like you can't do much to me, and it's just like whatever you do, I'm still going to regen. You're going to just fight and waste your time, and it's just a matter of brawls and strength, but nobody's weak on both sides. But in the meantime, though, the marksman lane is something a bit of focus has to be put on. I think now they're going to go back towards media once again. They are pushing lanes though, so kind of once again we've seen this whole play out before. One team starts with a good nose, then they start to fall off, and then the other team just potentially get the lead, and they somehow they not see lose the game. So we saw that in game 2. But in the meantime, though, if you're the side of Deadlock, you need to win this game. It's our final game. You were able to get that last game a little bit of luck on your side with that wipeout and the mid lane push. That's really something sort of legendary for their side. But now here we got again Loyi up against 3 members of the side of Red, the motion Red. And Camilla, what's it carry you good there?
Oh man, I'm trying to ask myself the same question, but then the 2-man dispassion and the follow up there, we have to drive for the control, and now Archie bad spot, my guy is taking it down, but still, of course, Cryzen gets the kill, and the guy have to go out of there because Maestro is now in the team fight. 40 seconds until that next Lord, and he's just 1 for none in favor of Zen.
Yeah, I saw the man. Camilla, I'm really sorry what I said earlier on about what's in Caribbean with it. I see what's Caribbean with it. I know this thing. That was a really good move there from Camilla, and it did, result to a single kill there for their side. But now Sora gonna get a 3 lane push cleanse. I don't think you want to go in for that fight, that contest. He's gonna go anyways for a lane clear, but ultimately Melissa's now gonna have a chance to push out that lane as well. There's nobody close to Harbour now. They are coming close to Wash. He doesn't know that yet, and now they're going to see, but they're gonna fall down fast. Important. Louis is there. Now they're going to for a fight, but very serious. I'm not fighting with you guys today. I'm gonna leave to fight yet another day, but not as the Toto, and the Toto is at the 8-minute mark, so it's gonna turn to a Lord, and who's going to be getting our first Lord of this game, team.
Sonic Power stunned, and of course Tise looking for the perfect position in there for the Mystic Gosh. Tise is on the position well, Archie as well, Nozomi, they have to go back now, they bait away, they go away, and CW doesn't have that protection anymore for Maestro and my guy, so they know that that's go away is on cooldown. They're gonna have to force out that fight, but the Ghost of Blood comes through, and the follow-up is there! Shifting skies onto 3 with the sky for onto 2, the follow-up, the quality, the utility cannot make that move because why not? Why would you? You're just a marksman.
Chai, I have no words. That happened all too fast to tell. And at the moment, if you're the side of deadlock, things are no longer looking good for your side. Then, however, they are looking good. They've been able to get the man back into the field. Mind you, they started the game well. They fell off at some point there, and now they've got him right back in their side once again. But the last time we saw them with the game on their side, they did lose it. No, you said that was perfect, nearly, but it doesn't really give a lot of value anyways. At least now might go in for a dive. I don't think she's going to come into that one. Has to back it down. And in the meantime, man, I'm enjoying every bit of this. Melissa goes in, goal touchdown, but somehow she puts him down, and they go through. Louis finds the kill. Oh, Camilla steals that one. Lee finds one more. It's a 3-0. It's all freaking Zen. It's them. It's always them. They find 3 freaking kills. Martin makes that 4, and one more to it gets put down. Makes that 2 to it getting forwarded. And if you're the side of deadlock or what, things are not looking good.
What the hell was that follow up and clean up? The clean up on Zen International is ridiculous right now. That lot being melted though, and they have to back it down because man, you have good follow up, good utility, and good AOEs. But one thing you can't do is engage inside the team fight. But it looks like Ashura and Nozomi want to prove me wrong. T-Seg goes for the Mystic Projectile, and now Archie, Ancient Seed, doesn't find any taunt. That's the dispersion as well with the rotation. The stun comes up, the duality passive on the low, you doing his job, and they do the cleanups and make sure the waves are taken care of.
Yeah, so far we're down to our last 3. If you're just had a deadlock here, last 3 players standing all in the beaches, by the way. It's all down to this one now. They're in a very bad sport and they've got to find a way back. They know that. They don't have to be reminded often, but they do have to find a way back. In the meantime, if you're just out of Zen International, you started the game on a perfect note and you have the lead locked in. The goal count there, almost a 7,000 goal lead. Actually, close to a 7, exactly a 7,000 goal lead. And they also have 11 and 4 on that kill count. They've got total map control. So right now, if you're deadlocked, you're being confined to a certain part of the map, literally close to your base, and you've got to find a way to break out of it now. There's going to be a load spawning in 50 seconds, less than a minute mark to get that load. And I don't know, I don't know. Are we saying the beginning of the end?
Maybe. That's 2 players sent over to the back line. Zen International, what are they up to? Damn. I almost thought they were going to make a diversion play because I saw Ashura in the top lane and I saw them in the bot lane, and now Maestro, Faraga broken down, don't have last insanity anymore. Kryzen, Fitch Boys out of there, goes to the nearest rock and he's able to just hold his position. 22 seconds, now is not the time for a jungler to die, but look at Nozomi, they want to see whether they can pick up Maestro and make sure he goes to respawn. But Nozomi, positioned out there, 10 seconds until that next lord. Kryzen is already doing his job when it comes to the farm and invading the enemy jungle. It takes out that creep. Fisayo calls it Rocky. And now the Lord spawns. Zen International, look at the position. He's got Nozomi. We've got CW. Starting out the Lord. Ashura already going for the top lane push. Setting up already for that Lord. We might just be the final Lord we get to see. 7k gold lead and 7 kill lead. 12-minute mark. The game is not even that far into it yet. We're not far into the late games. We just arrived into the late games, guys. This is basically Zen International trying to recreate game 1, Fisayo. I say Fisayo. Carl.
Hi, this boy Miss Fire, bro. Hi, this boy Miss Fire, Jack. In the meantime, though, you're correct. They are trying to recreate what happened in game 1. It was, I think, a 14 minutes game, a 14 minutes game. They're trying to do that once again. They are at the top minute mark, about to get into the 30-minute mark. Yeah, and they are looking pretty much good for an end. They've already got the load of us to make that push in. And it's going to come down to now a good defense. If you're on the side of deadlock, a defense has to be flawless if you're not going to use it here and now. But of course, you're going to have to account for items already bought. You're seeing the side, the side of the boys in B here, they've got so many more items than our boys with deadlock. So that might play a major factor in the moment. We're going to go, sure, trying to get that point, a bit of aura farm there. Nothing can happen. He can't really die that easy. So it's just, him and Sora having a little bit of a dance there. But the Lord not making that push on the bot lane. I think Berlin has the idea that they want to use that opportunity to go and push out to the top lane there. And Gordon's going to say no. Berlin says no. Xbox also says no. plays a hand. Well, his teammates are going to be crying that, Lord, can they do it? Can they make it work? The answer to that is going to be a no. As now we got in for a push, and the Hebrews gets put down. One touch forward. It might be a double. Top lane now left undefended. The turret is also going to get put down. It's all down to one last one. And if you're Zen, the map control is totally yours. Now they're going to go there. He might clear the kill. X-Bomb goes in. Camilla gets put down. It's not going to be a double. This is a very bad spot. It's got the mortality passing like thing though, so he can't die.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
speaking of death though, Crimson Era, the flick of the truth of Rui for the 2-man immobilized. Ashwa wants to get out of there, but it's very low. The only person that survived that outcome is CW, but the minions right now and not in Deadlock's favor. So time has been purchased for Zen International.
Yeah, gold goes back, export goes back ASAP to make sure they do something with that tin. But now, if you're the side of a deadlock, you have to find a way to push out lanes. They have fallen only one turret. Make that two now. They need to add more to that tally if they're going to make this comeback happen. But almost a full wipeout there. Melissa was critically, literally one tap. But unfortunately, nobody was able to get to her in time. Not a lot of mobility on their side. But now, I mean, if you're Zen, you've learned a lesson. You can't afford to get comfortable. You can't afford to get too cocky. They got too cocky there, and they found out very fast how sideways the game could go. The last time this happened, a full wipeout happened, and we know what happened. It was Lilia and Paquito. My guy had his gear made. They pushed that B delay home till the very base, and they put it down. So if you're Zen, that's a little bit of PTSD now from what just happened. A four-man wipeout, one final player skewed. Unfortunately for them, they had the lane advantage there, and I don't think it's going to happen twice. Lightning doesn't strike twice, but they're once again going to get a free loot.
The Deadlock understands that when it comes to the waves, they don't have the advantage, so they have to do wave clear so that the intensity of the waves will not be too much when the Lord finally comes. But unfortunately, they're not able to do a lot because they understand that there's a link on the enemy team, and once that person is caught off guard, the link can do the pick off and they can go. But they are intentionally also letting that top lane wave stay that way because they know that they have a low E, they can easily get up top. The Lord is also going to approach up top, so it's advisable to push the opposite lanes of where the Lord is not pushing. So in this case would be the mid and the bot lane. So the Lord can actually push the top lane by itself. It's a really nice strategy, and Zen International understand that. Sonic Power positioning himself already. They're going for it. They might just go for it, but then they are holding their own. They are waiting until that Lord dance. Bokal, this might be the end.
This might be the end. It just might be hold your breath and count to 10. The Lord now may start moving, but I don't think it can be. There's nobody close by the boy voicing blue. As this might be an easy defense. Deadlock put that Lord down in one foul swoop. And if yours, then you've not been able to utilize this Lord that much. But again, you do have an advantage once again. Your minions are way more powerful, and they're gonna make a push. But look at that! Oh my God, the cross of blood! It's a perfect 1-0 to all five players, and now the damage comes through. But we're gonna fall down first. Xbox takes out Sora. That's a vital kill. Link takes out God. Melissa goes in, pulls that turret down, and they're still fighting. But ultimately, Noyi might get the damage there, and they chase him. Xbox gets put down. Melissa fights one more. It's a 1-for-2. So I don't think that's enough to win the game.
No, that's not enough to win the game. Cries and though he's still there. Nozomi looking for an opening. The broadband comes, the connection, and of course, the Loi being that engine for that CC and for that magic damage, that continuous magic damage for Cryzen. He want to poke up my guy. Of course, the eyes on you comes through. Nozomi goes for the stun, and now the damage for the clear. And of course, dispatch with the rotation. Goes to press the pipeline. Ruin. The Tempest are playing support into the fire. Oh! Cryzen! Finish him off, and now the base is wide open. Tisa is back, but that doesn't matter. Zen Internationals 2-1. They don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah, what is that? What was even that? That happened so fast. I thought there wasn't a way they were going to end that game, and then boom, they end the game. My God, what was that link? What was that? What was that gush of blood again? Everything happened so fast. It was nearly perfection. That's the word to use. But my God, Zen International are through to the finals, and I dare say well deserved.
Well deserved, man. Deadlock's run is over. They tried so hard. They tried. Jesus. I am short of words, man. They fought so hard, man. Deadlock, take nothing from these guys. They put in the hard work. They put in I don't know if that God pick was the right pick for Tise though. I don't know. Performance seems to be a bit underwhelming from what we've seen from him recently. And well, I guess Sonic Power had more to him than God. But Ashura on the other side though, the follow-ups was on point. The Shifting Skies and CW with the bus, they picked the right benefit to go for. It was either the gold or the Melissa, and looks like that gamble was the Melissa were the better choice, and that worked out for them. 10 points is the MVP and 0 deaths in the entire match. That tells us what we need to know, Carl.
Yeah, it was that international. They are, expanding their dominance. Sorry for quite unarguably, they did control all three maps. Even when they lost map two, they still had map control. So they literally were the better side the entire day. I don't think there's any more deserving sides to be going to the finals other than the international. Deadlock, however, the one thing we can take about away from them is the fact that they actually fought back. They kept the game close. They had so much show of spirits there, but it ultimately was going to amount to absolutely nothing. They've lost the entire thing. 2-1 on our best of three series, and it's going to be Zen International making their way to the finals. Deadlock are out, but I mean, I think they win some of the hats. They want some of your hats, guys. Don't slack, don't slack. There was just a lot of good stories from their side, but it's just not going to be that lucky day, man. It's just not going to be that lucky day.
Well, I just realized that today that is not actually our only match. We actually have Sentinels match later tonight. Actually, today we have Sentinels versus the Disciples in the second bracket of the semi-finals, and well, they are coming into the lobby. But then we're gonna go on a short break, guys. We need to refresh. The casters need to take some water, and you also get something for yourself. Sit back. We will be right back. 5 minutes or 2 minutes break or something. But we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black matter on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online, squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the headset. Caster too cold, no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room. ML up, they shake the whole zoom. ML all over. A family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML all over. We the vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this scene, the ML who be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML over. Community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML over. I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number around us. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online, squad full active, steady, good vibe. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the heads, eh. Caster too cold, no race, eh. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Today night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room, ML up, they shake the whole zoom. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this scene, the ML who be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they play. Everybody scream for the heads, eh. Caster too cold, no race, eh. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Today night, you now waiting, we believe. From lobby chats to custom room, ML up, they shake the whole zoom. ML up, a family where they give us love. From the admins to the things we trust. Nobody better than us. ML up, we dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ like Cypher too tough. Black Manta shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask who run this scene, the ML who be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say steady. Black Manta on commentary. Whole chat going crazy. ML community stronger than love. Admins working non-stop for us. That's why we rise above. ML I'm a piano vibe in the club. From the games to the late night fun. ML up number one. ML forever area. MJ don't like the place, so Black Manta on the mic, oh. Share you the feel hey. Every night we dey online. Squad full active, steady, good vibes. From tournament days to late night crew. ML love, no feel low. Attention Baba for the movement. CEO with the right management. Like the guide like Nepa Miracle. Cypher too sharp, tactical. Black Manta, they cast the gameplay. It's down what they for the headset. Caster to code no race. If you enter once, you know fit leave. Good energy now waiting we believe. From lobby chat to custom room, ML up they shake the whole zoom. ML all over. My family where they give us love. From the admins to the teams we trust. Nobody better than us. ML all over. We dey vibe till the sun comes up. MJ lights far too tough. Black matter shelling leave non-stop. Shout out all the teams, them. Every player where they rep them. Sweaty matches, clutch moments. Victory dance with enjoyment. If them ask to run this scene, the ML will be the king. From Niger straight to worldwide. Everybody hands it right. MJ say ready. Everybody say step.
Okay,
I'm in
okay.
the game.
Yeah. What's up, guys? We are back. Of course, it's game two. Sentinels versus the Disciples. And wow, what a game one. Deadlock, unfortunately, they did not make it to the finals. But now let's see who the second contender for the finals will be. Carl had to take a bow. Kudos to him. W's to him for joining us in the first games of the semi-finals. And now we have a different caster with me. We have Church, of course, the master analyst when it comes to the draft, and of course, Emma Hobbs, co-caster. And yeah, hello, Church. How's it going, man?
Good evening, Black. Good evening, everyone. So sorry that I missed the previous game, but there are some matters I need to be attended to. And did you just say that Deadlock lost the match?
Yeah, they did. They did. They lost two
Okay.
one to
Wow, wow.
yeah.
So Z Nationals now and the final. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
We'll see who will be joining them pretty soon. As now we have Sentinels against the Disciples.
Mm, mm. We'll be saying, man. Pixel still sticking with that Eudora. I don't know how that Eudora managed to escape the bans, the first set of bans. But then Kenny on the other side, though, he's the one that would have loved to pick that Eudora because we saw what he did with the Eudora the last time. And now Pixel says, you know what? I was the one that played the Eudora first and made a statement for myself. Actually, if I think about it, he also made a statement for himself with that Eudora by getting a Savage. Ayana Koji goes for the carry. Pax Mentis goes for the Uranus. And let's see what Uzi and Disciples will go for. But then, thoughts on the draft, so on the picks so far, George?
Usually, I would expect a trade. You trade Eudora for something, and usually that thing needs to be the Melissa. But now we saw that instead of going for that Melissa, Ayana Koji, who is actually a Melissa main, is is a master Melissa player. But, but probably because of the essence of their job and the fact that they are going for that tanky route, they went for that Carl instead. And now Yuzi or Yuzai, however it's pronounced, goes for that Melissa. Coupled with disciples on that pattern. But a couple of seasons ago, Badang was an annoying woman, like so annoying that if you actually played Mobile Legends, then you know that this guy is top tier annoying, even more annoying than myself currently. But because of the nerf that was granted on him after his annoyance, he now became a not too tough to roamer for a fighter roamer. But the if you can still make it work, that couple that fist break fist card, that continuous 60 is a direct counter to any melee fight. So I'm pretty sure Sentinels understand what they are doing, that they brought in this Badang into the lineup. And they do have the way to compensate, given that fact that they have this Melissa. And one side of the disciples, we have the Shane, the mid lane component of Valia in that lane. From these first three picks, I might actually need to, favor the side of the disciples, only because they have this machine coupled with the carry.
Mm. So far, so good. Kenny, Justin and Kari, man, that's a good advantage, especially when it comes to the damage and control, respectively. Pax Mentis, though, is got a lot of healing on that Uranus, but there's little control, and the Justin actually doing most of the control in this lineup. There's a lot of magic damage, though, because the Uranus, the Justin, and the Harley are magic damage dealers. Hejun, on the other hand, must go for the Leomod. So we've seen Sentinels cook with that pick, but Nasty. Uh, The man is thinking about what he wants to go for there. 30 seconds. Even Hadrian himself is still hovering over the Leomord. They have to hold this one down and see what they can settle for 5 seconds. I do hope this is not an AFK pick, but he settles for that Sora, man.
People don't want to admit it, even including the moon son creators himself. But this meta is currently favours tanks. Because if you look at it now, there are one, two, three, four, five, six. There are seven Romans banned. Okay, sorry, one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, six. There are six. Actually, no, seven Romans banned. Out of those Romans, six are tanks. So this meta currently favours tanks so much that they even have to nerf the top three tank jungles. That's the Baxia, the Fred, and the Akai, just to ensure that the meta itself does not fully shift into the tank meta. But the lineup coming from the side of Sentinels, I won't say I love it, but again, I'm not a much fan of it, mainly because they are not exactly tanky. Yes, they have that sustain coming from Badang and the Solar. We all know what is shifting skies into the cloud form is, as all the HP will be converted. All the HP will be converted into defense. But if you try and pair it against the side of disciples, you know that they are lacking a bit inside of tankiness, given the fact that um, there is the Kufa, the situational tank pick. Kufa is not your go-to tank pick for any reason. You have to look at the draft of the opponent side that can Kufa work in this lineup, given the fact that this bouncing ball is actually able to immune um, heroes that have blink dash. So if there is no blink hero on the other side, it is not um okay. That's went for pause. It is not advisable to pick him because he is that conventional. But instead now they also have the Uranus, and I think the reason why Sentinel decided not to draft Stanky was because of the fact that there is a carry on the side of the cycles.
And when you think about the true damage she deals, you really want to make sure that you are not too tanky and you're not too squishy as well, because then they're just gonna rub off their their front lines on you. In this case, bad guy and Pax Mentis, because one thing about the Uranus is that the Uranus can keep soaking up a lot of damage and just being that front line that the team needs. And of course, Apostle there for the quick pickoffs and the quick burst onto Uzi and Pixels, but it's gonna be careful though. Pixels is on a Eudora, and a Harley is pretty vulnerable to single lockdown CC like a Eudora combo, Saber combo, those single lockdown CCs. Harley is very vulnerable to them. So Apostle has to watch out for that. Personally, I was kind of expecting the Hirara from him, but I guess we didn't get to see that now. He went for the Harley instead.
That was actually banned.
Oh, no wonder. Makes
Yeah, it was
sense.
banned by the side of Sentinels. Sentinels. That was their first play ban.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see if I
That's how I
can.
was thinking that I was. Yeah, that's how I was thinking I was expecting something like a trade, like the Udollar for the Irara, but then I looked up and saw that Irara was actually banned, and there was no actual worthy trade coming from the side of the disciples, except for the fact that they had the carry. But then if you wager it and you dollar against the carry, I mean, in team fight, it will favor the carry, but then would there be a team fight if you don't have already eliminated and carry before the fight even started?
Mm. Hmm. That's the thing, man. That's the question. That is the question. And of course, that might be answered in this game because we get the game resumed now. Of course, shout out to Church, the ref himself. Actually, Church, are you the ref for this game? I
I'm
didn't
not the
even.
ref. I've already paused the match where I realized that wait, I'm not the ref. Sef.
Oh my god. I legit was actually starting to wonder because I knew that you were not the ref for the first match, and I'm like, where did the ref go?
But
Oh
still,
well.
we are saying that explain matchup is actually favoring Nasty, given the fact of the base damage coming from a solar actually upbuilds that of the Uranus. But then Uranus can just stand there. Once it gets the passive, the max 20 stacks on that is passive, then the damage, so is HP. So every attack, every defense that he has gotten will be every energy that you have saved, sorry, will be converted into HP. HP in regen. So what he is now winning lane, but then we see he's up in the mid lane. Bad guy getting it steady low, keep it to that flicker and try to go back in, but instead got busted by Pixel on that Tirara. He could have escaped from that with that tired revenge, but he actually went back into it. So, well, that's favored the side of Sentinels as now they'll try and build this lead, trying to capitalize the kill onto Kenny up the flicker. And bad guy, okay, no, the entire field does not connect. And the mid lane aggression currently favors Sentinels.
Hmm. The mid lane aggression and Pixels there, he's just camping. That's the thing about the Eudora, man. Once you get that level 4, you're gonna see his fangs. For now, he might be playing it safe. Doesn't mean he can't do anything. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. And Bax Mentis, though, is taking a lot of damage there. And the flickers away. That's a good move. Heiji would have busted you down. The Oathkeeper passive. And meanwhile, that's one thing I told you about the single CC lockdown opposed to. You gotta be careful of the Badang and the Eudora. And well, GG's man. They played safe and then they get to actually, yeah, bad guys gonna make it difficult for them. But that Toto has spawned and Heijun goes in the opposite direction.
And they, I know Sentinels actually weakening right now, giving for a can see Nasty actually invading us with the purple ball. It was actually able to zone out a post on that alley, and now with the reinforcements coming up inside the disciples and flick upon, he was able to get a kill onto Kenny and also now onto their foot. So this is a free top two to the side of Sentinels. It actually looked as if they were not planning to take that fight, but Disciple coming in with the flicker fist break, he was actually able to connect them into a wall and now successfully grants Sentinels a 2K, okay, 1.5K gold lead, and now they're spamming for force again here. Just arrive to be sharp to that and not
Uh,
making one nothing again.
that was actually
And
me
well,
pausing.
okay, you. I was waiting for the next point. I don't want to pause again, sir. But well,
Oh,
the side of the disciples, they need to figure out what was wrong. You know,
yeah.
last year, that invaded the purple ball by himself, and Apostle had more help. Because
Mm,
of that, he was actually able to confirm the old combos and even chase out Apostle from his spot. Yeah, he got the couple, but now he lost his life at the end. So in the grand scheme of things, it did not work out well for side of Apostles. And hopefully, with the second poll that have now been awarded to them, they should be able to find out what the issue is, where the issue is, and then try to fix it.
yeah, disciples have to find the issue and fix it because man, they already start out well. Sentinels having the 3 kill lead, 3 minutes mark, and having 1K gold lead. It's starting to look like actually no more than that because it's starting to look like 1.7K gold lead at this point. Almost 2K gold lead, man. But so far, I am trying to actually am I looking at this well? Am I looking at this well? They want to attempt a 4-man gank at the top lane before we pause the match. Jesus, look at the minimum of church.
Well, luckily for Ayanakuji, he has the flicker. So if he's able to clutch it as
Yeah,
this design moment. But now that's the issue right now is it is hard to clutch flickers against the Badan because of the continuous CC, bro. You know,
yeah,
once the fist break comes out and the fist card follows through, even if you're not able to secure a kill onto Ayana Koja and is able to actually clutch that flicker and he escapes, there is a John Whitey on that Leomon to think about because he's definitely going to drop his Phantom State and then remember that Pixel on that Udora exists. So now let's see how Ayana Koja might actually work this out. He has no information that they are there. But now Ajun White actually shows himself. That's the Phantom still going out here. He clutched the flicker, but yeah, he dies to the disciples, and now they are trying to converge a full-on fight. You can see Pixels getting bugged back in with Zetian, and now the kill traded. You see getting a lot of kills, and Kenny was actually able to get a kill onto Ajun Whitey and cause Sentinels to retreat. Disciple not trying to give him. Okay, now that's a wonderful flicker play coming out from the disciple. And now this thing is confusing. You have the squad with the name of the disciples, and you have a player on Sentinel that is IGN is literally disciple.
yeah. Yeah, it's a really confusing thing, honestly. But then look at bad guy though. He goes for the tyrant's revenge and just targeting doesn't use it though. that's gonna be on that cooldown now. Disciple has to escape that man because man, if there's an anti-badang, it's gonna be Kufra. No mobility on that guy once that bouncing ball is active. 35 seconds until that next load. They rotate. 1k gold lead still being maintained for the set of Sentinels. Nasty being poked and peeled by Kenny. Maximum butterfly stacks not enough. Pax Mentis, Ionic Edge. That's just tiny damage on the Uranus though. Bad guy. They were just playing it safe and giving each other a vision. But look at Pixels though. He's looking for who to take down. But speaking of taking down, it's two members. Fist break. They go for the Phantom Steed as well. Bad guy. Bouncing ball immediately. He raises his head bone. But now Kenny, he does get stunned and damaged. But he's able to survive. Disciple. Space escape. He's able to get away. And now, no. That wasn't a space escape actually. That was a flicker. Kenny for the 3-man stone. And the Taurus run boss. Now this guy's out to 3. Sky 4 out to 3. And now the boss stone point comes through. Pass Mentis cannot heal through the CC. And the damage 4 for none in favor of Sentinels.
I saw Petrify came on to Apostle and Paxmet and that, and I was like, wait, who is working Petrify in the game? Now I checked Nasty, and that's why I said I was actually one with the Petrify. And Petrify on a solar. That is not something you usually see. Most of the time you usually flicker to make those TikTok or white moments flicker shifting skies. But the Petrify now is actually looking not exactly bad, given the fact that if with that Petrify, you sure that you're going to have a full-up combo. But now we are seeing another attempted gank onto Paxmetis on this bottom lane. He has no flicker, but he's able to successfully actually walk out there because Nasty missed the jump on the S2, and he's actually able to save another the bad guy trying to keep them out. And Sentinel just decides to back off. I know. Now, here is the issue. Here is the same, almost the same thing that we are seeing in the first game. So in the yesterday's game of Deadlock versus Extreme Export, there is a lack of instant decision making coming out from the side of the Disciples because Sentinels have been sending at least 4-man ganks in both the top lane and the bottom lane, and we are yet to see an actual same thing come out from the side of Disciples. And if they are not able to replicate or implement these ganks on the side lane, they will be losing the deciding pressure. As now that they are down behind by 4k gold lead, it will definitely start to show. And Kenny just trying to get pull up. And now we can see that's the definite kill on Pixel. Wonderful. Now that's the instant decision making we want from the side of the Disciples. If they're able to continue utilizing utilizing the pickup coming up from the lantern flare of Kenny, and also the deadly magic coming up from the side of Apostle, that will secure a kill on at least 3 out of 5 members coming up from the side of Sentinels.
Please tell me you saw the horse running into the null void. Please tell me you saw that. Well, moving on. Pixels, the man has been holding his own there and just keeping his distance in this mid lane though. His disciple though, he has to play safe here, very careful. But look at Heijun in the top lane, picking up a kill and making sure that tier 1 forwards. But meanwhile, down bottom there, the team fight starts. Paxmentis is able to pop the consecration and get out of there. Shifts his guys with the Heaven's Wrath, and of course, deal the damage, but gets taken down. Of course, it's not that from your squishy. You gotta put that in mind. Heaven's Wrath now 2-man feast break. Paxmentis is able to get away. The flicker out by Disciple. Heijun is back. Apostle picks up the turtle. They get the turtle, but at what cost, man? They lose 1 member on the side of Sentinels. Actually, Sentinels didn't get that turtle. It was the Disciples.
But still, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it's definitely going Sentinels. As now I can see a kill on the bad lane from both the Decision and also the Kufa, and they are able to get the mid lane fight. But it is not entirely lost as Uranus is able to finally get the 7th down bottom. So although it is not a complete worthy trade, they are now Uzai just ensure that Sentinels are always 1 step ahead, as now they got that tier 2 mid lane, and the deadly magic connect, but Pixel was able to successfully flicker out of it. And now the Disciples find themselves in the exact same spot they were, but now the gold lead is higher. They are losing much members, and it's looking bleak for them to come back. And now Ayanakoji is rocking the 0-2-0 KD on that carry, and that is not a marksman that is not a KD that you want for a marksman, which now leaves us to wonder, instead of them going for Kali, maybe they should have given him his play of the Melissa, but oh, that was an off-cam kill as Pat Mentis was able to get a kill onto Eudora, Pixel on that Eudora.
So far, they are doing well, man. They are doing well, and I can't even lie because bad guy. Look at them though. It's a four-man gang against two members. Tyrant's Revenge, Disciple catches him there. Now Tyrant's Rage not used up. They do get stunned. They get CC'd, but able to survive. Flickers out of there, and the coach goes for the clean up Thunder form. Nasty picks up one kill. The second one is gonna be Pax Mentis, but Nasty goes away. Space Escape. He wants to get that Harley over the Uranus. Does get the kill. Disciple settles that one, and now Adrian settles another. Ken is gonna be the next target. The four members are down already. It's a near wipeout, but Adrian backs it down. That load is priority right now, Church.
Yeah, that did not go off on side of the Disciples. As the steam fight was messy, there was a quick re-engage coming up from the side of Sentinels that it seems the Disciples were not ready for. And now, because of all that, the Blood is a free taken to the side of Sentinels. And they might actually be able to push this further and get the toys for Blood. Bad guy, walking up. I don't think that's a nice idea. You guys are way too outnumbered. The first likely jump onto him. They pull back from Kenny, and now the bouncing ball from Bad Guy just to retreat. His team have told him that, yeah, we are not we are not getting that load because of the severe gold lead behind. That's FK gold lead, and the lifeline of the Disciple, that's Ayana Koji, is still working his 0-3-1 on that carry. Let me check the gold defense. Wow, that's almost took a good lead defense to use on that Melissa. Still, it's not entirely looking great or bad. As now that the Lord is marching down the mid lane, opposed to just got his red and maybe he will try and make a play, but it is not really possible for him, mainly because of the threat of the Eudora and also the petrify on Nasi. Easy walking up, trying to get that set turret. Yeah, that's a phantom state, and opposed to just have to use the space escape to flicker back. The settle up top drops, and now the Lord matches down here. Matt is trying to delay it, fuck of lightning jump on him, but yeah, okay, that's a successful base defense from the side of the Cyclones.
Yeah, sorry about that. My mic. Well, wow. Sentinels are really rubbing this one in here, Church. 16-6. Okay, Tyrant's Revenge connects at the Tyrant's
Oh,
range
nice.
immediately. Uzi. Force, good target. And now shift these guys into two. And the burst comes down. Nasty goes for the Skyfall. And now the burst. Bad guys able to flicker away. But Heiju doesn't let him. Old Keeper gets the double. And they want to get for another. Heiju gets shut down. Pushes that one too much. Pixel falls as well. Paxmetis gets the kills. Disciple has to get back. Three members fall for two in favor of the Disciples. And they successfully defend, Judge.
Disciples were actually able to get more from that fight. They got the needed shutdown on the heroes that were it, and Akoji was not able to get, or he only got an assist to his KDA, but still, it is better than nothing. As now he's trying to farm up, trying to ensure that it stays one more. Consider the magic going to outside of Nasty, but using Chipsy Skies gets out. Oh, tries to get back in to make a play, but unfortunately, the got jumped to Ayana Koji. And now with the KD of 1-3-1, 1-3-2, it seems that he might actually be able to make a comeback. As now the goal between him and Lizzie is just one, just I think it's around 900 gold.
Mm.
That's okay, just 1,000 gold. Okay, actually 2,000. Sorry, my math is off. And they are actually able to get the mid lane tier 1 toy. That's Disciple. Kenny blinking back pixels. That's a kill. Pax Martins will probably finish up the kill. Get stuck on the fuck of lightning, but yeah, with his Ionic Edge, he's actually able to get the kill, but they were not able to drop the turret. Bad guy trying to make a play. The currency does not connect. He has the currency range and he's taking about it. But Sentinels were like, yeah, let's not take this too far. It's your own turret, and they let it fall. And now that Lord has fallen, each team will be changing their attention to that.
I'm starting to feel like Sentinels are intentionally dragging this team game out because it's. I mean, the patterns are there. Trust me, when it comes to the engagement potentials, Sentinels have the better engagement potential. When it comes to control, Sentinels have it. When it comes to the cleanup, Sentinels have it. The Disciples are good when, oh, you see what I'm talking about exactly. 2-man shifting skies, but the follow up is not that great. But the follow up on the other side, though, Fizz break with Fizz crack. Hey Jude is there for the cleanup. Apostle falls. Bad guy as well. Next on the chopping block, the bouncing ball. It gives him the HP extra and the hybrid defense, but he still falls. Disciple over there. They chase them down through close to their base and they go for the Lord Melt. The Disciples, that Lord might have not made any difference, but buy them time because that is just going to be stopped in the mid lane and taken down.
Well, this is what we call a wasted lord in our rank and other international tournaments, where you just get a lord, and the only thing it does is to get an increase good league. You can see Paxmentis will be able to get it from the consecration and actually able to escape us. I approach the case for it, and also Kenny, and they got the tier 3 in the mid lane, and now use this trying to end this game, lost the basic attacks, but unfortunately there are no minions, and now decided to sacrifice his immortality. Bad guy goes with tyrant range, but gets stuck with the fork of lightning. Participant is still there, trying to do what Anianos do best. But unfortunately, the minions are pushing in. Bad guy gets a shutdown onto Disciples and a double kill onto Nasty, actually. And okay, that's the deadly magic, and that leaves you to wonder that there was anything else, not bits of more that they can chill in that engage plan.
Yeah, they did. They most likely did. But I am starting to question this Kufra's, you know, proficiency. I'm starting to actually question because he has been hitting some of those tyrant revenges, but there has been way more tyrant revenges that hasn't connected than I've connected, and also the tyrant's rage as well. Now, Kufra isn't exactly the easiest hero to play because of his conditional kit, whereby if the tyrant rage, if you can, do your tyrant rage close to the wall, you get the stun, but then hey June though, it does engage the bouncing ball, and now it's able to escape. Deadly magic though, he tanks that one. Of course, the Leo mod, he gets hybrid defense when he gets the Phantom Steed. Gabriel, Disciple though, on that mid lane, is just making sure he keeps them at bay, and Disciples, oh my goodness.
Well, we are
Sentinels,
in the
yeah, it's confusing, Judge.
It's confusing. But we are getting close to the section of the game where the gold lead means absolutely nothing. But still, it's still relatively more. As long as the gold lead have been shut down, we can see and a fight there. And I thought you going and get caught in the skies with the petrify bro. Lancer Flare comes out and June gets the kill. Want to carry. Yeah, Nasty gets a kill out to bad guy. Pixel also drops down Apostle, and now they are all divided, as I think Kenny would only be the one to escape. Paxmet is trying, it use the flicker, use the consecration, gets the HP regen, but minions are marching down. And Black, this might be the end.
Yeah, it looks like it, man. Look at the stun Pac-Mantis. What can he do? It's a 5v2 Pac-Mantis. They leave him alone and they go for Kenny first and they end the game. Like I did say, I feel like Sentinels were just dragging that out intentionally. And we did see, engage wise, they had the better engagement. Initiation wise, they had the better initiations. Look at Nasty going for a nasty play, pun intended. You go for the wind stride, go into their midst, shifting skies, you control them, petrify to buy yourself time, and then skyfall over to your teammate side. That was the clean execution that Nasty made. And then Pixels on the other hand, there for the post, Uzi for the cleanup, Disciple for the CC, Sentinels just had the better draft, just had the better execution, and the better gameplay overall. 17 minutes game, and they did not waste any time when it comes to ending it. Oh, Ayana Koji, I saw that by the way.
You know, if you see a new dollar in the opposite side, just don't bother picking assassins. Just like clear your mind of assassin. Go for something either a fighter jungle or a tank jungle, because the reason why assassin is become meta is because the meta in the gods from the assassins to the jungle meta right now is currently unclear, but it favors or it leans more to the side of assassin. And Eudora is a nasty counter to the assassin. Even our recent buff made her that with that fork of lightning, there is no assassin that wants to engage. Be you Link, be you Fanny, be you Iwara, be you Ali. Once that sort of lightning drops, your entire skill set is shut down for 0.8 seconds. And MLBB is a game that 0.8 seconds can wipe out a complete team. Like within it, a full team can get life within 0.8 seconds if the team plays their cards right. So if you see an Udora in the opposite side and you are not entirely sure of the drops you are putting through, just put that tank, just put that tank jungle. That will give you at least a more degree of survivability as
Mm, for sure, man. For sure. Seems like we're having some difficulties there getting Church back in. But well, Church, I do hope nothing happened on that end though, because oh, welcome back, Church. Welcome back. Church? Is that Church? Is that someone else? Oh, I think that's Kimmy. Oh, yeah, welcome, Kimmy. Please log in, Kimmy. Please log in. Why does your mic sound like that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please log in. I'm coming. One sec. One sec. One sec.
am I still here, Black? Thank you. I was here before. Sorry, my phone blackened for a second. Am I still here? Okay. Well, I don't think I'm in the game. Okay, I'm in the game.
It's the path that you've chosen. I hope it's all that you're hoping for. Go hunters with your old objection. Try taking my possession or resist the temptation. Welcome to my deep sea dream.
Something.
Unworthy intruder, I'm protecting the treasure, and you're not leaving with it. Try taking my possession. It's my sweetest devotion, the crown jewel of the ocean. Welcome to my deep sea dream.
Need some stitches? I can help.
All right, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back, everyone. Of course, we have an announcement to make. We have a new caster on set. You may know the first female caster to be Bambi, but today it's a different female caster. We have Kimmy with us. You may know her as Kimmy Axe Official. Well, hello, Kimmy. How are you feeling today?
Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Kimmy. Yeah, just refer me as Kimmy. As Kim Marks. How's everybody? Are you enjoying the matches so far? And have fun, I guess.
Yeah, Church, please take over. The bands are
Sorry.
looking really, really interesting here. Of course, they take down Pixels Edora. I think anybody at this point in time would realize that you don't want that man. Oh, I don't see. Oh, actually, that was a self ban, Church. They took down the
Yeah,
Aurora on the side of Sentinels.
yeah, but they don't want it to go on to the side of Kenny. He did say in the first game that Kenny is
Keep the
also
level
a
up
master
so
player
you can
for
spend
Eudora. But
miles
now we are
on
saying
batteries.
Marcel might actually make it show as it has not been banned by side of the disciples, and Sentinels actually to not ban it. I do hope this will not be like yesterday's match. Where yeah, that's Marcel ban. It was yesterday that both Transformers and that's how it goes did not pick Marcel all through their 3 games and did not ban it. But instead, Marcel locked that sorry, bad guy locked that Marcel, and it's now worthy of asking, is this another trade that we might be seeing as Marcel for who? Now we're currently seeing Marcel for carry and Marcel for god. Kimi, is this a worthy trade?
Yeah, the gourd has the damage, but I don't know how they're going to uh how can I say? Sorry. I don't know which tank they're gonna pick, but I would think maybe a tank that could help with the stun of Marcel. Also,
Ground
Kenny is going
pound
for
defended.
Zacian and
My
Pax is going
legacy
for
shall
Teresa.
endure.
Do you think they could actually pull off Marcel and the Zacian ults? Or, oh, Chip! Discipline going for Chip. Yeah, they could work by going to the back lines. I think they could work with the ship. I don't know. Can they work with the ship black?
Mm, we've not seen a chip in a while now. For a while now, of course, they repeat the same pick again. Disciples still going with that
I think it's
Badang,
the
and the chip is not gonna be found. But then Sentinels had a pretty easy game 1, so I don't think it's gonna be that easy this time around. Though they do have the Marcel, and that seems to cause that would definitely have make it difficult for them to play in this game too. But Kenny on that Zetian for the follow-up Paxmentis as well, that might be cooking up to something here. They might want to go for something that will complement this space because man, when you see a Terisla with the penalty zones, Fear of the Phoenix on Kenny, I want to believe that they have something they want to show us more than the golden hour on the Marcel Judge.
Yeah, um, I haven't actually played in Marcel X Ezetian, even though I actually played both of the heroes. But from the tournaments I've been watching, from the MSC, from the MWI, where both Marcel and Zetian get picked, there is no actual there's no actual Golden RX Field Phoenix because I think the Field Phoenix does not count as a projectile. But instead, the moment the Golden R has been dropped and the duration has expired, the Field Phoenix comes out immediately. So even if you somehow escape that golden hour, that Field Phoenix is already there waiting for you. It does not come out exactly the same time with the golden hour, but it comes out immediately after it. So that's like a double CC. So if you already burn out spells, but to escape that golden hour, the period feelings will be there waiting for you. So I think that's what the disciples are trying to do. But to follow this, they need actual damage dealers, like what damage dealers. So that yeah, now that's you get what from Claude. That's why yeah, disciples definitely know what they are doing, and they also need and yeah, that's the more jungle. But now on the side of disciples, sorry, on the side of Sentinels, you see disciple locking that Badang, and a Badang against a Marcel, this will be tough for the Badang because Marcel is a direct counter to fighter heroes, and Badang literally schemes fighter. Yeah, he needs to get close for the fist break, he needs to get close for the fist back, and all of these can be immune by a single passive from Marcel. I know you have to remember that Marcel's ult, the golden R, the immobilize, does not count as a CC. So the CC needs to come out from Badang on that fist break, so on that fist crack is useless. He will still get caught in the golden hour regardless. But now we see June on the alley. Okay, they both swap jungle. Both to now taking the Leo mode, Ali on the side of Arjun, and Nasty on that Lapu Lapu.
The amount of flickers that is currently in this team is just ridiculous. I mean, four flickers, Kimmy, four flickers.
Probably because there's going to be a lot of movement and escaping and repositioning with the flickers. I'll have to see what they do with it.
But then, speaking of draft here, though, Church has done his breaking down and analysis. But what do you think, Kimmy? Who do you think has the better draft here and why? But because you have a Marcel on the other hand, that's definitely giving you a good advantage for sure. But on
Hmm.
the other side, too, they have double true damage heroes, Uzi and Pixel. So, from your thoughts, what do you think?
Okay, so if they could really they really need a good positioning and they really need to like try to avoid that Marcel's ult. If they could do that, even with Marcel's passive, yeah, they could like get stunned a lot of times. But if they can escape most of his ults, they could actually counter. But that Badang pick, I don't know what they were doing there. Well, I really hope he knows what he's doing with that Badang. I'm just really hoping because as Church said, the Marcel counter is not countered, but it gives Badang trouble with his golden hour. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I hope he does know what he's doing. Also, the the Harley pick, he
Yeah.
could go for the back line, like yeah, like the ATM he could and Claude. Yeah, let's see what they're going to do.
Yeah, let's see what they are going
Oh,
to do. And Church already broke it down. Sentinels, though, we saw them take game one. We saw them dominate that game one. And the
mhm.
disciples, they had little to nothing to say in response, and they just had to push. In fact, we saw three silvers, one choco, and one gold. That was how intense that game was. And Sentinels right now, they are also looking good on their side, but don't write disciples out. They are looking good as well. They have that Marcel, and that might just be the make or break for them in this match, Church.
You
Yes.
know, the mid lane currently is actually, I don't want to say messed up, but still, it is not what you would expect if you are been playing this game for, at least if you started playing this game last year, at least from last year, you would not expect that God, that Indora, that these heroes will actually be much contended for in this lane. Because once you hear mid lane, there are two things that comes to mind. Either instant burst or utility. That utility being the Eve, the Shane, the Valentina. But what these heroes actually do fit into the two categories, but still it is not, they are not who you expect. But recently I think last 2 3 months now, God was almost instant pick. Like how we do that now is an instant pick or instant ban. That was the same for God. Was either pick or ban. But now that we see him on the hand of Pixel, I do hope okay, he might actually go for the Sky Pixel. And the thing that is now a bit, yeah, that's mobilized coming out from bad guy, just him walking to disciples, giving visions, closing moments there and there. But the thing that is now making me concerned is the fact that the saint is unpurified. I do understand that he wants to maximize the full usage of his what's this ultimate called again?
Hmm.
Uh, of his blazing duets,
Yeah.
that so that I will not get you know okay, this fight, the second, okay, he still keep on to his flicker, but he wants to maximize the full usage of his blazing duet and not get caught in the fixed day free scarf or even in the mystic projectile coming out from God. But still, you have to reason there's an alley on the other side. It is much more advisable to have a flicker instead of a purifier.
Yeah, true. But
Mm,
Disciple now,
yes.
Disciple, he has to get away from there. But then Kimi, though, look at that top lane there, Kimi. Look at Ajun, look at Bad Guy. They tried to invade and he ended up being the one being pushed out of the jungle.
Yeah, that's the bit of myself. You can easily go in and come out. Then that's going to be a problem for them because he can zone you in your own jungle. It's not a good. Yeah, it's good and not good at the same time.
Double-edged sword at best. And Nasty here, they're trying to make sure they clear path for Hejun on that Harley. But Nasty gets level 4. Hejun, bad sport, space escape immediately, but the penalty zone to catch him up. And now the field finish for the follow up. And Hejun is drawn as the first blood. Bad guy gets away. A raging slash comes up from Nasty, flickers away immediately. It's 4 members against 2, pushing him down. And Disciple tries his best to hold him up, but he can't hold off of Marcel because Bad Guy is in their midst. Mystic Gosh comes up from Pixels, and now the back end is going to be Bad Guy. Sparks Mentis as well. He gets knocked down. Pixels flickers into the turret. Of course, the poker trick. He might not survive that one. He's able to survive. Actually, it's the revenge strike that was doing that damage. And the Bad Guy, the Apostle slays the turtle. Meanwhile, the chaos is still on. The frame moment, and Pixels still survive the golden hour. The Lapu trapped in it, and they have to survive that one. Look at Apostle dives in with the Phantom Steed. They are trying their best to keep the border between greed and ambition here. The difference between kill and trying to risk your entire life just to get one.
You know, if I was actually in this game and I was beside Gilmore, that's opposed to, I would give this guy a knock because he was so focused on the portal that he missed the entire team fight going up top. And if he was there, he would have actually got out with more kills that they do, and then they could have transcended back onto the portal. But he was giving so much fun on the portal, whereas the team led itself. You can see an engage coming up on the bottom lane, but I do hope that he is able to ensure that he is not. Oh, you can see Arjun getting the deadly magic onto Kenny, but had to use space to escape just because of the guy that Marcel was there. Now Marcel basically the Mystic Projectile and also the Mystic Ghost, and finally gets killed in the game.
Kimmy, it's not looking good.
Okay, so yeah, it's not looking good. That ult from Medang was good. If he could keep doing that while it's turning the Marcel for Gore to kill, that would be really helpful. And if Carrie can farm on, I don't know, if they could actually do something. Well, jungle just
The Marcel comes out, Bad Guy. The feast break actually doesn't connect. It gives it time on how they prepare for this turtle here, Kimmy.
Yes. Okay. Marcel keeps going in and coming out, stunning them. Giving vision. Okay, let's take it. Okay. Apostle is taking the torso. It seems he's gonna take it, and he has taken it. Oh, it looks like Harley is taking the blue buff, and he's out. I don't know why Harley did not go for torso. He could have just gone in and come out, but because of that myself, he wouldn't have done that. So let's see. What do you think about the? Okay, Gord ults. And he can take kills Satan. That's nice. So what do you think about the gold levels so far, Church?
I mean, it's still the early game, and although the Gold League did not exactly mean much when you asked me the question, but now, Sentinels are actually hovering with 1,000 gold league, and if they do leave this, it just scale up. The Saints gets ganked again by 4-man gang. These guys just have no. They have that's the Mystic Potential with the Mystic Potential with the Deadly Magic and the Mystic Gush. That is a full-on attack that would even met an Ilos if the Ilos is not careful. And Bad Guy just has to be the one taking the goal. They can see, the Purifier gets him saved from the Beast crack. Mantis got a kill onto Pixel, but the car is down but has to escape. And now the trade is just looking messed up for Cyprus, as now Kenny also dies on that Zetian, so Nasty on that Lapu.
Honestly, man, Pixels combining the flicker with the Mystic Gush was what made it difficult for him to escape that other situation he was in. You know, for a god that actually doesn't have any kind of mobility skills or anti-CC skills or CC immunity skills, I don't know if combining your Mystic Gush with Flicker just to get a single kill is a good call. because you notice in Marcel exactly. You see the Marcel, you see what he's doing. You notice in Marcel on the enemy team, and you will need that flicker to get out of a tight situation real quick, because that's like your only escape route. And potential escape route, because man, there's nothing else you can do. But Pixel's there, Mystic Gosh exposes himself, Fear of the Phoenix gets him stunned, and now the blazing away from Sage to the backline. Pixels in the bad spot will be taken down with the penalty zone. Paxman is getting in. Disciple flickers out, they don't let him go. Supposed to get the double. Uzi almost falling. Sentinels lose two in a team fight that does not benefit them.
You see that the goal lead that was in the favor of Sentinel was now had gone all over to the side of approach of Disciple just from a single engage. It has the okay, that electric skill, okay, I don't still later get the purple even without using oh Kenny, what was that? We saw him coming and now you died to get the magic. Okay, bad guy got an equal trade. Wait, Kenny did not die. Well, that was shocking. I saw his speed defeated, the deadly magic, so I was expecting him to die in that instant, but still, now that's the worthy trade going to the side of Disciple, and they're actually able to push this up, then they might, I don't want to say they will, but they might actually push this game onto the game three, as the fact that they let a Marcel go is now probably hitting them in the back, because a Marcel with Kenny on that Zetian, the golden hour with the fear of the Phoenix, that is not an AOE that you would want to deal with.
So far, things are starting to play well for the side of the Disciples. That Marcel, the advantage already starting to show. But 30 seconds until that next Lord Kimmy, they have to set up really well for this one. If Sentinels still want to maintain. Bad guy, maybe an over extension. Bad guy, an over extension. Punished. They understand that a Marcel can extend, but when you push it too much, they will jump on you. And now they're one man down, Kimmy.
Okay. It was funny how I saw Disciples try to attempt a fist break fist car combo, but just from the fact of Marcel being there, just on the passive, his fist break did not connect and he got immobilized for that brief second. And I thought that okay, that was the end of it. But somehow that guy extended. Oh, can see a fight on the mid lane, opposed to getting the Lord. And Disciples flickering out with the fist crack, but now might actually get caught. Fact Mentis here gets the kill. That's a beautiful penalty zone with the flicker catching Pixel and Uzi get taken down. Same with Pixel, and now bad guy is just playing up the kill, getting the kill that's supposed to go to the other jungler or marksman, but still the kill is a kill, bro.
Wow. Just wow. The Disciples, they go against everything that we thought would have happened in favor of Sentinels, and now that Marcel advantage, man, they've been rubbing it on too much, way too much, but so far it's working for them. Sentinels, though, they spawn back in time, they hold down that Lord, but they've lost most of their outer turrets. Bad guy, that may be on our extension. Jesus Christ, look at the speed on that Marcel.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, go on, Kimmy, go on.
Yeah, he's working agility with wilderness blessing and the speed boot. So of course the speed will be there.
But Kimmy, though, Sentinels are still hanging in there.
Yes, I'm surprised I actually did. See, with that Badang can actually um, stun the Marcel, but he can't because you could if he had another teammates like Gore to kill him, but you could have killed him. If but like I don't know why this person why Harley isn't getting enough kills. I know that okay, the Marcel is turning him, but I'm expecting him to actually get more kills from because he can easily go in and out. Can easily go in and out. But the Marcel, yeah, we know the Marcel, but there was like many chances for him to like okay, I can go in. But that time that he went in and died was not a good chance. Where they said not die, yes, but there were some chances that oh, he could have gone in, killed someone, come out easy, just like the Marcel go in and come out. I don't know why he didn't take that chance. Um, Well, yeah, the gold blade is looking. Oh wait, I can't see. The game
5K.
is paused. It's 5K. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's 5K. It's 5K. Yeah. So yeah, the match is really going really good because of the Marcel. Yeah, with the help of the Marcel, everything. Yeah, it's going good. What do you think about the match, Church?
The scoreboard right now is currently tied 9-9, but the goal blade now has changed completely from the side of Sentinels all the way to Disciples. And Marcel, yeah, I want to say this that you can't compare the map that you are seeing to be the same as what the players are saying. Where else they can see the full extent of the map here, but unless someone gives the vision for either team, it is almost impossible for a team to know where the complete members of the other team is. And we did see this in the last game where Ali was defeated by Apostle. There were chances where Eudora was not with the team, but because he does not know where Eudora is, it is he could not enter because of the fact that Eudora was missing. Even when Eudora was in the complete opposite other side of the map. So even if Marcel was not there, it was not with the team, but it was not with the team itself. There are no way that Arjun can see unless vision is granted by either disciple on that Badan or Master and the Lapu Lapu. And now we can see the few things coming out from Ken just to ensure that he's able to save his team. The penalty zone does come out. Same with the previous fighter, but it seems both teams are just keeping each other out as Lord spawns in 8 seconds.
Sentinels, play this well, play this right. Things might just change because the Disciples are currently in the lead. Kenny 037, he's been utility so far. Damage, I think one like you did say, George, when it comes to the Zetian is actually there mostly for the CC. Disciple, you're a Badang, you're not a Marcel. I don't know what you thought running in between their flanks. Disciple, now the flicker is popped. And maybe that's a good call though. He's trying to create a distraction there. He goes for the fist crack first, now the fist break next. The fist win as well, but then he's buying a lot of time. Immortality popped. Might be a quick swap. The Disciple still standing though. And the man gets taken out, but damn, he has bought time for his team to actually push up that tier 1 and maybe even the tier 2. But Pax Mantis is there to take out those minions. The diversion, not that effective.
No, there are some times that it is sure that you are going to die. So it was sure that Disciple was going to die in that space, but I was not expecting it to actually even done the flicker when it was sure it was going to die. That was a complete waste of the flicker. And even if it does come back, the flicker is still on cooldown for I think around 50 seconds more. So but that wasn't a good call. But now we can see that Disciples got a uncontested dodge, and now they'll be prepping for a siege while the Sentinels prepare for a defense. That if they are actually able to make this work around, then the fight might actually, the game might actually drag on.
It seems like Kimmy is taking her sweet time analyzing the game in the background. Then look at this Marcel, man. This Marcel, man. Bad guy really flaunting that speed at this point and going for the frame moment. But then the siege, we're gonna see if Sentinel still got what it takes to actually show us a game 3. But the Disciples wanna show us a game 3, or we Sentinels make it a 2-0, and the Disciples throw the game again like they did with D12. The flicker there. Actually, Heijun comes to the space escape, stun, and they melt down that Lord, and well, another wasted Lord, Church.
But it's not actually useless though. They were not able to get it points from it. Actually nothing, but still they were able to gauge the power level of Sentinel and respect to the Disciples. They know they don't need to force that. They do have the they have damage, they all have their ultimate, so they have the ability to make it a fight. But respect Sentinels, they respected Sentinels and also what Sentinels can dish out. And I think they are waiting for a mislead from the side of Sentinels, in which bad guy will be able to catch whoever makes that mislead with the golden heart. And people that is waiting for are no other than either Pixel Arjun or Yuzi. And now we can see him going in with the tracking shots, bro. And just to ensure that the closing moment catches on and also the frame moment is actually latches on to anyone. But see, you can see here getting just going in with the tracking shot, bro. You have to, it's when a game is completely in your favor that myself can tell you do this and not get punished. This case, the deadly magic catches him, but there is little no follow up as they cannot even go. That's the mystic ghost. Once you use here, he can't go to the board, was able to use the purify to go out. That's little likely of me. Ultimates are flying left. Right.
And the Fear of the Phoenix used up. That's another ultimate flying, Church. But then, Kimi, 30 seconds to that next Lord. What do you think this Sentinels has to do right now if there's anything that can change in this game?
Mike is still muted. I can see
Yeah.
who I am.
Yeah, she's taking her sweet time, Church. Well, Church, what do you think the win count for Sentinels would be right now?
I mean, it's still they need to layer that combo right. They need to get picked up and if they then get past many things here. Okay, use the flicker and the penalty zone to escape, but the chase from the side of Sentinels finally get a kill out to him and they might actually get a kill of a bad guy uses the flicker just to escape. And now the disciples are trying to work on this Lord with incomplete members. They don't have the ultimate. That period is going in and Apple actually secures the Lord. Department will but he gets dropped immediately but he use it. And now you see the Mystic Gush coming out. They are severely low. Bad guy still going in, trying to delay time. But he gets from the land checker and Guilty finally drops him with the basic attack. And oh, you can see the Saints going back in, but he's not able to make that. Turns out the BMI just get under the safety point of the safety of the corridor. You can see Arjun Whitey, he had deadly magic, he had great escape. He wants to get a kill, but the Saint said no. Is it lagging? Oh, boy, is lagging. Unfortunately, that is to the Dexter from
No.
Saints.
Welcome back, Kimi. Welcome back to the action.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Kimi. Go on, please.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't watching the match, my network.
Well,
Yes. Before I lagged, I noticed something. We haven't been looking at someone here to carry. Carry. Did you see the damage she was doing? I don't know. I don't know why they're not like protecting her that much. Yeah, the Marcel is going to the backline, but if she could actually save this team, Gord and Carrick could actually save this game if they can play it well and they can play safe. Because I'm seeing the damage, I'm listening to that damage coming in, and is it me? Okay, okay.
Disciples sure are intent on ending the game here, but Pixels as well keep holding things and making sure that Lord is melted. They don't want that Lord to enter their base, and that's why it's called the Golden Hour, snapping the frames, and Uzi snapped in place. But that's another Lord wasted. Damn, Sentinels, they want to push for this game to be a 2-0. They don't want it to get to a 3-2-1. They don't want to turn around. They don't want to reverse it. They want to be in that finals. They want to face any internationals. But then at the end of the day, it can only be one of these two teams, Church.
I have a question or probably misconception about Wind of Nature when you are playing against a carry. Yeah, we know Wind of Nature does not work against two damage heroes, two damage attacks. But oh, you can see, oh, the winter can come out from the same, followed by the three of the things that they even killed the disciple. They're able to kill June and Whitey, and now Apostle were able to get a shutdown until Lapu and he killed us pixels. So that's what I put it in favor of um disciples. That was actually a boldly, yeah, let me use bold, a bold attack, a decision coming out from the side of the apostles, sending the saints in. But I can see that physical going in, there is no usefulness, but it does have the mortality. Not that has been pop. Yeah, that's the that's the golden hour coming in, and yeah, it seems disciples wants to end this, but
Carrido,
yeah.
nothing to do. Disciples, man, that Marcel was just too much of a cheat code in their favor, man. They definitely have to ban that out for the next game.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be attempting to trade myself or any other thing. Although they would be the first pick. So this time with the disciples, I'll be banning them myself. And now the question I had about the misconception with Wind of Nature. for Kali to be able to start a light rail that activates what's it called? Two damage. She needs five physical attacks. And now the wind of nature counters physical attack. So if the wind of nature is popped, and then Kali cannot launch her physical attacks to activate a speedy light rail, will the wind of nature still be an effective counter to her? Like, yeah, I don't know if you get the question I'm trying to put out there, Black.
I can get an idea, but then again, at the end of the day, I think you're gonna leave that one to Fisayo and yourself, because that's your field. It's an amazing game. We're gonna go back to the lobby for the final match. My neck hurts. Damn, I've been sitting on this chair. Damn, my neck hurts, man. Final match for tonight. I beg. It can only end here. These teams know how to drag things out. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course we are
only
waiting.
end, yeah.
I am so
We'll
tired, man.
know, we'll know who will be playing the internationals in the
Oh,
finals in the next few minutes.
yep. Uh, I need to get Kimmy in here. Kimmy, one nine nine
She's
seven
Ah,
here,
nine
I
eight.
think. Yeah,
network.
she here.
Yeah, Kimmy.
Network go with me.
199,798. Okay. Uh,
199. What's that?
for the
She
lobby
put
code.
the lobby code.
Yeah.
Ah, gonna be.
Hope they have not started chat.
Oh, why should am I? Is it two games? Hey, see my network. It's
It's
Rosie.
best
Oh.
of
I'm in
three.
game right now. God, I'm big.
Yeah. Uh, quite.
Hope they will not go start like this one.
God, I'm big.
Well, that's
My
on the
network
ref.
is
We do
not.
start. Well, Kimmy. I guess we'll see you in the Apex series. We'll see you in the Apex series. It was an amazing time if they do start, but I don't want to hold things up. It's already past 11, so I'm pretty sure the ref is gonna run things fast from now on because everyone wants to sleep, man. It's been damn. It's been back to back these days. It's crazy.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Where is that coming from? Okay,
Please.
my mic is open in game. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was there and I was like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. Damn. We are waiting for them to start the game and we can go in for a final match for the night. So we'll know who is going to be in the finals. Church. Damn, I am exhausted. From the way I sound, you can tell in my voice.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that
So
deadlock
what?
match really
Why
took out
indeed?
some of my strength.
Different
Of course.
perspectives
Of
explore the
course.
same truth.
I even thought it would be the disciples that we managed myself, but instead, it's the sentinel that actually just put it there, and yeah, they said, even if we don't want you to play it, and also at the same time, we're not. Oh, the case with myself with the Zetian game was Zetian actually that much of a threat in the previous game that actually wanted it to ban it as well. Now we see disciples banning the Eudora along with the Balak. The Balak is a solid ban. The Eudora is solid for the ban, but it is actually a tradable pick where you trade the Eudora for something or something gets traded for the Eudora. But she is also worthy of the ban. And okay, now it just yeah, Sentinels are just banning every hero that appeared in the last game, and now they put in the Terizla into that ban section, actually opening a lot of
Need some
um,
stitches? I can help.
specified meta heroes. But we see that the disciples instead takes out the Melissa, but now Sentinels get their hands on the Atlas. But you have to be aware that the Ilara is open. The Kali is also open. Although the team that picked the Kali have not had a successful win tonight, but still, she is as strong as it is. And now I'm trying to see what disciples will try to trade it for this Atlas. as I'm pretty sure they should take the Iwara. Them not taking the Iwara will give it inside of Sentinels, and that will be a major part. We will see Kenny. I think that has to be an AFK pick, unless they want to pull what Deadlock did the other night.
I'm taking breaths because, man, we're about to see a fight, George. Right at this point now, it's a fight for who will be in the finals, the Disciples or the Sentinels. There can only be one team. Anybody that wins here, yeah. I almost thought I saw the glue pick. Oh.
I always thought the glue came out, but at this point, you can't afford to make mistakes. You have
True.
to be sure of what you are bringing to the table. Yeah, the blue is solid, but then again, you have to reason. Um, they have taken their mid laner, but there's an high chance of the Paramis going into the position. I think I saw that in GAG tournament being played on the Paradox channel where Paramis was slotted into the one position. It did not work out well, but it's still a possibility. And now disciples were like, yeah, even if you are not picking that blue, we are going to ban it. And now they go for the Anabi. I mean, Anabi is a strong marksman for this competition where the meta is not defined, given the fact that she has CC immunity with any ounce of shield that comes onto her. It is though questionable because Anabi has zero movement skill. She is shorting on range until she gets Malefic Gun or in a team fight where everyone is camped together. So it is actually tough for her to go against Nasty on this um passer. Okay, I think the passer will be handed over to Pixel later on in the draft. But it will be tough for us to go against the passer in the early game. And Disciple, who continuously wants to show himself onto her with the perfect match, she does have an escape ability if she catches him with the Igamba time. But it is actually risky. It is a risky move of a play. But then again, if you let the Anabibi come out from the late game, you will definitely regret it.
Ah, damn. Adrian Whitey and Pixels, the final two picks that might just determine Sentinel's place in the finals or their bow from the Ascension series. The Adrian goes for the Paquito, a reliable boss damage fighter, and Pixels goes for Pixels is trying to go for the Esmeralda here. Wow, that's a pick we haven't seen in quite a while. It's definitely countering the Hanabi directly. So you can kind of understand that one. And maybe Saints will go for the Petrify. We've been seeing some Petrify meta recently in the Ascension series. We saw a Suyo Petrify, and now we're seeing a Camilla Petrify. And actually, these aren't quite uncommons. They're quite normal. And especially when you get to see them in the rank matches, you see that a lot. But the Soyo Petrify, though, that one's new. And the Saint here, switching over from the Yuzhong, goes for the Uranus. I kind of would prefer the Yuzhong because that back dive
I
potential, man.
Maybe I was even thinking about it, and you ran was against an Esmeralda in lane, and Esmeralda is definitely lane, given the fact of shield, you know, generate shield, Esmeralda eats shield. So them having Yuzong actually works well. And then again, if you look at the play potential, if the cost of blood comes out and bad guy latches a petrify, and immediately that petrify runs out, um, Mentis, sorry, comes in with his own petrify on that Yuzong. That will have actually been playable. But now, I don't know why they decided to go for the Uranus instead. I think we did see the Uranus in game one of tonight, and it did not work out well. Yeah, they were able to get kills, they were able to make it work, but they lost the game in the end. And if you lose the game, everything you did before then just seems useless. But well, I don't want to use that exact language. As now that we're into the game, we'll see who will be playing against them, who will be qualifying for the Ascension Series squad, and who will have the potential um who will have the potential to play against whoever wins the Apex series in the coming year.
Game one starts, and both these teams they know already. Okay, Pixels. That's the perfect match, and Kenny is gonna be stunned and frozen. You gotta be careful with an Atlas. You gotta be careful with your positioning. But Kenny has that Purify though. but that is a double-edged sword, because man, you swap out your only chance for getting little mobility for a purify that gives you control immunity. So you either pick countering the fatal links and potential CCs that can come from that, maybe the falling star moon CC, over flickering out if, let's say, you come in close with a Paquito, or probably you're under the feather strike.
Yeah, if you look at the EX lane right now, you can see that this this the matchup favors Esmeralda greatly, as Mantis cannot even come out of his lane. At any time he tries coming out, it's a nasty goes in with that Stardust dance, and every shot generated immediately goes onto her. So what he's trying to play the wave to ensure at least he's able to come out of his turret a bit, get the lane, but still he's getting bullied greatly. And you can see Pixel is actually trying to. Okay, everything just trying to disband. That's how the first response is coming.
Turtle spawned, and of course they're trying their best to make sure that okay, hey June, the reflexes, man, are supposed to popping up that Equinox, so they are spamming for a pause, Judge. Yep, that's a pause.
I was actually questioning it. If what should be granted, because they had already gotten their 2 pause in the first game, but well, it is the Red Deal decided to grant them this, as this is the match that will decide that will the final, and a mistake cannot be afforded to be played here, and everything has to be in their full on potential to ensure that no mistakes will be made in any fight that occurs. But now that the Lord is coming up, we are saying, well, I think the team fight, at least for now, until bad guy gets a cost of blood on this Camellia, will favor greatly the side of Sentinels, because the threat level coming out from an Atlas to level 4 is actually higher than the Camellia, mainly because of the perfect match and the passive on the Atlas. So that's why you want to get the perfect match with coupled with the ice that will keep you locked in the movement. That's almost like a Marcel. Only difference is the ice is a CC that can be immune by either skills or purify. But still, until then, without Lords coming out, we'll be seeing a question contest against the perfect. So but that is actually hard to give. But now, since both of them are in, will be building damage to ensure they can clear creep faster, it will still be 50-50, as though neither of the heroes has a skill that can actually guarantee the top stick.
The game will resume soon. And Church, honestly, man, the mechanics will be something that you really put into consideration, and hopefully they understand that, because we did see Kryzen earlier today really make the most of that Guinevere's kit. Those special migrations came through, and Hejun, that's the second stack of the charm stance, and hey bad guy, he does run into him, that's the third stack of the charm stance. Hejun wants to cook, but then that's the engagement, of course, with the perfect match stun. They might want to go for a fatal links here, but it's not that level 4 yet. The creep taken. Hejun wants to get out of there. The damage from the Shadow Blade slaughter. Kenny finds Hejun, the first blood drawn, free turtle over to the disciples. Sentinels have to pull it back. Nasty engages the game with the Stardust dance. I don't know if that's a good call. Cost of blood comes out. 1v3 takes him down. Bad guy gets the kill. Sentinels, they lose turtle, they lose 2 members.
I think disciples are like, this is a highly staked match. So instead of us just going with metal or what might seem to work, let's just put ourselves on comfort heroes so we can do what we want. And we know very well that comfort picks highly surpasses metal pick. Bad guy getting the stun onto, but that is the following mistake in there, because Enrique projector and Apostle is able to get the kill. And now the golden is steadily building up to the side of the disciples. Just around 900 right now, but we have to know that that 900 mostly goes to Apostle actually behind and goes to the claims. but still, the now then go late on the side of Disciple need to be cut down because the moment it starts expanding, and now it has expanded to at least 1,000 gold lead, it starts showing in fight because you have to remember that the jungler on the side of um Sentinels is a Paquito, and a Paquito does not completely scale into the late game. Yeah, it goes with the items, but still, there's a limit. Once the article has said, oh, that's what's going on side of Apotu, but with the Aegis spell, it's actually able to escape the Saints catching the stab onto Ajim, but it does not follow with the sword strike as just the cheat back of his square.
You gotta look past Mentis though, Church. You gotta mention that. The man was trying to cut the lanes there, but look at Heijun. The Purify coming in clutch there for Kenny, and the stun from the perfect match. Bad guy. He's in that push though. Doesn't learn his lesson. The lanes are cut. Pax Mentis. The Uranus can get audacious sometimes, but then Nasty is there to make it difficult for him to stay longer. Turtle spawns, and Heijun would have to make sure he gets there on time. But said, okay, you know what? I'll take a detour. Let me take that orange ball. For bad guy, they want to take out Uzi, but the man stays in his turret. Sentinels, I don't know. Is it just me or are they kind of laid back in this game?
I don't know, but I'm sure that they don't want to they don't want this game to extend into the late game because I think everyone that plays a rank for a classic match know that you don't want to make it an Anabi during late game, and they are not having scaling form. And now they're trying to kill that Anabi Henry has now. That's the full of that just check with the jab, and he takes the kill. But they trade the kill for the turret, and it actually works. Oh, okay. Nasty able to escape to this point, and now turret up top might actually drop, and if it does drop, then that would be a favorable trade on the side of Sentinels. Kenny, moving on, does not have any idea that Arjun is there, and Arjun gets the kill with the help of the retribution skill. And now, you have to look at the state of this vision that what is he doing? He needs to get online as much as this aging Whitey. And I think they should know that Disciples is in this bush, yeah, he knows. With the incandescence on it, but yeah, it does not fully commit. But they need to start doing something and at least try getting kills on this mission. If not, the Hanabi that should try and help them late game is severely behind onto the Clint. And now Clint is on his way to getting on Sky PSL.
Honestly, bad guy there, starting things out. They do go for it so far. They are playing their account. They are playing it well, playing it right. Okay, Falling Star Moon. They engages first. And now Saints. And they counter engage with Incandescence. But he just misses Sword Spike though. Now gets stunned with the Curse of Crow. Bad guy! With the Petrify. Gets the kill. Pixels fall. And so far, they would have to make sure they salvage something there from that. But meanwhile, Apostle, yeah, he's able to get away there. And that's the thing about the Hanabi now. He's very, very slippery and he's got a lot of control immunity as long as he's got a shield on him, man.
This is my issue with Vision, and I think that is one of the reasons why I can never. I'm not cursing myself, but I can never master him. I see the physical trade coming out. Kenny at the back line gets bad guy on the Camellia, and one finally dies. But they was only because of blood, though. And there's follow up with the Mystic Ghost, it's a little bit too low. As Cyprus goes back to the perfect match, but not come to no one. And now, after everything has been done, Apostle joins the fight. But the mid lane cannot be taken. As now they try and change the attention of the bottle. And go, that's not there. The admission that is there, first time try to be total goes in. But yeah, the Saints once again does not follow through with the full on combos because he's aware of the positioning of Nasty and the fact that she's relatively too tanky for it to force down now. And as I was saying earlier, before another fight issue, this is the issue with Vision. Even if you get two combos right with the double Shadow Blade slaughter from the incandescent bolt, if you miss the sword strike, if you miss that skill one, sword spike, sorry, that's the one, your entire combo is out. And your entire combo is done for. Can now engage and now you finally get a kill onto Arjun Whitey, and instead Music takes a trade for the mid lane. Now that is not a good trade for the side of the Disciples. A jungler for a mid lane turret that is not good at all. But now, okay, they are able to at least get a trade onto the bottom lane turret. As now the top two are turned into the law, and both teams are actually good. See the positioning from okay. I was still saying position kind of from side of Pixel, but now they have vision that supposed to is up top alone. And now Pixel will go in with the full on combo. Yeah, nothing is saving you there. Apple to you for extend and that's the two now. I think Mystic Gosh going in with the total links to fight out. I just discussed below, but can he get the kill? That is start for the Skyfacer he got just of his and he can't say it's still there. Pixel just goes in now the stun and the that's the kill for Pixel and we should have just
I don't even know why he went for that kill. Genuinely, I don't like, you know that a Gushon is very, very mobile and very slippery. You should understand that, okay, that was risky. Now, first of all, you went so close to the Gushon. You understand that the Shadow Blade Slaughter actually deals more damage the closer you are to Gushon. So you coming that close was so much risk taking, and then you also thinking that you could actually get the kill that up close. Well, speaking of kill, hey John picks up Apostle and Sentinels are trying to do the cleanup because now they push up top and the Lord pushing mid, and the bot lane there, there's Uranus and Esmeralda doing their little dance together, and Bad Guy, yeah, damn, you gotta make that one close though. But then look at that, they want to go for the invade. Hey John, Orange Buff and Disciple is looking for a chance here. Nasty in a bad spot. Disciple comes up with a perfect match. Bad Guy, it's two members he can't pull with the fatal links right now. But maybe he wants to take that risk and just wait and probably get that proper timing. They're going to push bot lane though. No single turret has fallen on that bot lane. So Sentinels will definitely have to do the wave clear. But look at Pax Mentis and Transcendent Ward and the flicker out of there. But Bad Guy comes through. It's a cost of blood onto one. Hey June, actually onto two. Hey June and Nasty. Now they got that force. Immobilization. Now the Mystic Gosh, Uzi. Fatal lane is connected to one. There's a stun there with a Mystic Projectile. They try. Okay. Disciple. Bad spot. And that was the counter engage from the side of the Disciples. 1 for 2 in favor of the Disciples.
But whoa, what is the second look? Clates is on 8k. 8.5 gold. Where did you farm these claims from? That is an insanely high goal for a marksman at the 10 minutes. Completely demolishing the gold lane, demolishing the gold difference between him and Anabe. And now they're trying to get this top lane, but yeah, Pixel will just better just try to clear the wave. Unfortunately, it's not enough though. I don't know if he's able to get the wave. And now, Met is trying to secure a kill, but he beats up more than he can chew. And now he gets traded to the Skyfacer stack of UZ. And now he's on 30%. Conceal comes out. Bad Guy gets paused, gets vision out. But yeah, he's a bit too tanky for a full on engage. Or rather, maybe they don't want to engage him yet. Pixel going in with wings by wings, but just the spawn and perfect match coming out. Bad Guy taking from goodness to the head. But yeah, just trying to ensure that falling stamina to the Saints, and it goes on with the incandescent, but Disciples over there trying to cut out the system, go on perfect purpose, not that close to anybody. As now, Nasty picks up Forest, better just try going in, cause of blood also missing out. Mystic Boss also coming out, Nasty low, and I fall down to Metis, use the additional the shot. Bad Guy is so low, same with supposed to. And Cushion is still in the match. He has done the before, trying to find any low HP coming out. And Matt is trying to hold the fort. Fortunately, he dies to be shut down. And now also, Tate also get to shut down on the plane. And trying to escape, but unfortunately, he dies to Disciples and Red. And now Consul again has been popped. But there is nothing that they will get out of it.
Honestly, picking up the Gushon, ulting the Gushon, that was a wise call from Disciple because now they can go for that load and start it out and get it without any retreat contest whatsoever. But then 15 seconds and that already Saints will be back by the time they start this load, and the fact that they haven't even started, well, no real advantage there. 5 seconds, Saints will be back. It's a 2v2. Apostle is camped in that push, but look at Hadrian. He pushes through the top lane there. He's a Disciple under a lot of heat. Perfect match, he's able to get it out there, but now he has to recall back. They would have to start out this load without their tank, but down bottom, Hanasti pushing that minions through. They go for Feather Strike, already used up Pixels. Don't know what was trying to achieve there though, but the Lord is still there. They haven't started it. Looks like they want to go for a team fight first. Hey Jun definitely gonna be stunned because they have to prioritize him. Saint, he goes for it, so Spike makes his move. Saint has to get out of there. Incandescence away. Hey June, not able to catch him. The cushion is slippery, but they slow down. And now Kenny, Mystic Gosh, not able to get him a lot of value there. But the two-man Peter Links come through, and there the stun and the knockoffs with the knockout strike with the jab. Hey June, Boozy finds the finish. They get the KO. The Lord is already being melted there very quickly. Nasty, not able to intercept what they were trying to do. They still take the Lord, the disciples, and they would have to push for a siege in their favor.
Now, then you have to start question that a rumor for a Lord is it worth it? But here, the grand thing of things is what it was. Even Lord that was spun out and bad guy, 30 seconds not to recall. So, Lord was spun. We are built to make fight. And that Lord was spun and it's matching down, and it's matching up to bad guy will be back to the map in about 3 seconds. So if you leave the minions to just deal with the way, you'll be able to meet the parameters. And down there he came. And opposed to just got his hands on the Malefic gun. And the thing about Anabi is that Woodley does not matter to her. As long as she can get her items and finally get that Malefic gun, she will be a threat. And now that the Lord is coming, disciples leave the Lord up top and trying to change her attention down bottom. And now Pixel tries to stop them. This is the Feather Jet strike just cleared the way. And is this roasted Lord that disciples got okay? They are able to get one turret and midway. And I think that's not as they will get. Okay, they're going to get the chest turret up in the top 20. And now they're trying to force a fight. Sentinels watching there. Disciples don't show whether they should ult yet. Bad guy there with the cost of blood. Save unity on the perfect match. That Fatalist pulled in. Bad guy gets got to the turret. Started being coming out. Disciples get a kill on the bad guy. And that's a full-on combo from the side of Saint. But now he is not able to escape. And now he's a sitting dog. But he's actually able to get double kill. Wait, this is a triple kill. Unfortunately, no. Has finally shut down and supposed to get himself the wind of nature.
Oh my gosh. That was good understanding of the sword Spike, man. Look at how he made the Shadow Blade Slaughter come to him, deal damage to the Atlas. He was trying to get a triple there, but unfortunately Disciple, is a tank, so he's able to sustain that much damage. But then the Disciples, these guys, Hey Jun. Oh, I thought he was gonna pick up the Anabi, but the Uranus is not gonna let him do that easily. And still, man, the Disciples hanging in there, 2k gold lead in their favor, and who would have thought Sentinels are actually the ones actually struggling?
They started the game out and you did look out for them. So June hosting Hanabi at 7 seconds in God. Now that the game is killing on to the late game, it's now time for the Hanabi to shine. And even if Ajun tries to spot Hanabi at this point, he would fail miserably because the Hanabi has the wind of nature. And now they are collapsing up massively. This someone that can kill them straight at the top, trying to run away. So what they force to maintain on that run. And now Disciples come at the north side, but had to work out there. As now that they are a member disadvantage, the Lord would not be so much easy for a taking. See the position of Arjun on that particular. He has been sniffed out by bad guy. Now he chased him, and bad guy will just ensure that he will not be able to make time for this Lord, while Saint and Anapu just try and make work of it. And not there's nothing Saint just can do but to watch, and that Lord goes on to the prayer hand of the disciple.
Now they're chasing Disciple down. They want to take out that Atlas to make it easy for their siege. But I don't know what Adrian is up to though. He has to go back, but will the Camilla let him? Yeah, he's able to come back. Good thing the Camilla went the other way. If not, Adrian definitely would not have been able to come back. And if he get caught, okay. What is he up to? Yeah.
Can see.
Yeah, go on, Josh.
Listen. Okay. You see now that Metis picked up the mortality. Saints picked up the closing. That's the winter count. So they want to get something valuable from this Lord. And now Anabi are actually able to take that tier 3 up top before Lord spawns in. And now the Lord is matching in pace, not in the pace. Metis paid the menace that is on this Anabi. Anabi changing her side of the bottom lane. And now they have the That means coming up, but now that's the wind of nature, bro. The governor comes out, Missy God follows through. Opposed to try to, yeah, that's a fatal link for Natalia there. But the federal death strike is able to get, he's able to actually push out Anabi, but he's off for not. As soon as they finally get Autoid, and now Autoid has been, all the Autoid has been taken, the base is wide open. Anabi is in the base, Anabi is attacking, Anabi has the mortality. Saints gets a kill on the backline, and Sentinels might actually lose this onto Cyprus, and well, that's it, guys.
I can't believe this. A I can't believe this. A dominating start turned into a struggling end. What? How?
Ow! I don't know.
How? How?
I don't
How?
know, Black.
How do
But
you?
then again, you have to reason. Anabi is a marksman that you don't want the game to extend to lead to because of the fact that a passive bounces off a target, and once you have an attack that bounces off a target, that's like having Melissa in team fight. The team fight will always be in their favor. And once you get the item, once you get the damage moving, it will be tough to actually lay a hand on her. And due to the fact, well, the 8k gold lead that usually had at 10 minutes became utterly useless at the end game minutes.
Mm. Oh my goodness, man. I am so surprised by this outcome because Disciples, I gotta give them kudos. Kenny taking the MVP on his end, I give him his thumbs up. The man deserved it. Okay, yeah. GG's, man. GG's, guys. It's been a very long night. It's almost midnight, so I definitely have to end the stream so we can all get some rest, including myself. And of course, shout out to all the casters that worked with me tonight. Shout out to Church, shout out to Carl, shout out to Kimmy, and of course, shout out to myself. Shout out to MJ for organizing the tournament. Shout out to ML Hub for creating the tournament. And with that being said, good night, guys, and good luck in your rank matches. Don't forget and be careful when you run into Team Solo Queue.